See it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning, right here on NBC.
This is trial attorney Jeff Kaufman from the injury law firm of Kaufman Lind. Dude, I'm behind you. I can see you texting on your phone. Put the phone down. You know it's a crime. In the state of Florida, it's actually a misdemeanor to get caught texting on your phone. I know you're going to claim you weren't, but either TikToking, Facebook, texting, I don't know what you're doing. But when you get home and you want to see a good TikTok, go to Kaufman Lind. For more information, contact me at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell. Office Orlando.
Tommy Mello here, owner of A1 Garage Door Service. Springtime savings are here, and now is the perfect time to service your garage. Don't wait until a simple garage door repair becomes a major problem. We fix garage doors fast and with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Replacing the bottom rubber on your garage door can have a huge impact on the number of bugs you see in your garage and in your home. Call A1 Garage today and receive the best service, best parts, and best warranty in the industry.
A1 from day one.
Hey there, it's Russ Rollins. I'm talking to all the homeowners out there who are tired of staring at their cold swimming pools. It's time to stop wasting money on a pool that you can't use. With Solar Source, you can enjoy your pool year-round like I do. Top 5 things Solar Source customers do after solar heating their pools? Well, spend time with your family. Go nighttime swimming. You got movie nights in the pool. You got water workouts and much more. Friends of mine, friends of Russ Rollins, can save big money when scheduling a free consultation today at solarsource.com/monsters. Don't wait any longer. Start enjoying your pool again with Solar Source.
A picture is worth 1,000 words, but a video is priceless. I'm attorney Mo DeWitt, and we have access to every single traffic camera in the state of Florida. Injured on the go, just call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 27th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage. Navage. Breathe easy.
No payments till next year. On top of closeout prices. Click OrlandoNissan.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Find out at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Check. C-H-E-C-K. Check. That's check. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The 3 best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Thursday, April 25th, 2024. Lots to get to today, from happy birthday, Sabrina, to ladies and gentlemen, we now have flying cars and a big update on the daylight carjacking story. Plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Good day.
Hello, C-Lane.
What's up?
Hello to you. You can join us on the show today, send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right into the studio in real time. How's everybody doing on a Thursday?
Good. Not bad.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sabrina.
Hey, thanks so much. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. It's your birthday today, Sabrina.
Thank
Always
you so much.
Epic.
Grateful. It's a beautiful day, and I'm excited to be here. You know.
Oh my God, the positivity is just
It
radiating.
won't last very long. I don't know. Maybe it will.
Well, everybody in chat is saying happy birthday,
Thank you,
Sabrina.
guys.
I've seen lots of people welcoming you in here.
Much appreciated. Courtney was nice enough. She said I had to keep the tradition going and sent me a video of Lady Dog with the hat on.
I know.
And I'm like, made my day. I also got a happy birthday from Jason, a.k.a. Mini Sea Lane. And, I mean, it only goes up from here, right?
Did you get anything from Dylan?
Like
my son.
Like a text message?
Yeah. Did you get a message from him? Just out of curiosity. Because he texted me this morning and he said, happy birthday, Sabrina.
Oh, okay.
And I said, well, maybe you want to reach out to her and say that? I mean,
looking at it now, I just did. So thank you very much, Dylan, and I will save your number.
I was going to say, I was
for
like,
bong times another time.
What? I'm not sure what he wants me to do with this. Like, if I pass the message along, it kind of loses some of the steam there. You're like, the part of it is getting the text message from the person.
Sweet guy.
But there he goes. Okay, let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great, big, wide world of ours. And we go to the world of sports, baby. It's where we belong. It's where we live, we breathe, we eat, we sleep.
That's the birthday present for me every day, sports.
Wake up, sports.
What is on your shirt?
Who is on my shirt, you mean?
Yeah, who is that?
Elliot Stabler and Olivia Benson. Duh.
Who are those people?
They're from Law and Order.
Sean. Law and Order SVU.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, my girlfriend got me this as a present, and it's them. It's like a Polaroid, and they're both flicking off the camera, and it brings me joy.
That's very sweet. That was very nice.
But I did realize walking into the building, like, this might not be an office shirt.
Well, we have a
If you
weird
don't know.
job.
Yeah.
Our job is a bit strange, so different things apply.
Do a stroll through the old sales den in that shirt.
Hey, guys.
Loud and proud.
Find me a client yet?
See what they say. Yeah, and then the double middle finger.
Do that, and when I was going through like stuff from my desk, or when D Royale left town, he left a hat that says "Pay me" in giant letters on it.
I love that.
So I'll give you that, and then you just walk with that shirt through the den.
And watch
As long
me,
as you do it with authority, it's going to hit. It'll be fine, I think.
And then we get an email. It's like, all right, president of the entire company's in the building today, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Someone
that
find
could
me
be...
a blazer.
Beha on Twitch says, JFC, Sean. I don't watch, like Sabrina and C-Lane, they watch this show. I do, unlike them, I don't watch Law and Order. I'm not in that world. I don't know who these people are. Excuse me.
Great time. It really is. Sleep aid for me.
And there's so many episodes, just quadrillion episodes of that show. Okay, all right, let's
Back
get
to
to
sports,
it.
baby.
Back to sports. Here we go. And this is an Angels game. This was
Angel Boom?
the Orioles versus Anaheim, and there was an incident. It was a 6-5 game at the time, 2 outs in the 9th inning. Outfielder Joe Adell was thrown out at second base attempting to steal. And on the replay, it was really clear that the dude was safe. Like, he was not out. He was definitely safe, but they still called him out. The announcers were not having any of it.
If this call goes...
This guy's laying in.
I like
on the referee here.
Yeah,
it's easy to do when the referee can't hear anything you're saying.
Yeah, but the referee could hear the whole crowd
umpire,
chanting
umpire.
safe. And the umpire still said out.
But I think that the whole reason we were seeing that control room there was they were trying to review it, weren't they? I don't know if it was the umpire that was on the field. I think it might have been the home studio or whatever.
Home here's home studio. I brought you back to the part where they showed home studio. And they got all the screens one could imagine.
So
it looks crazy.
When they have like a reviewed call in the NBA, they always go to a room that has like every NBA game going at the same time that would be happening and it's in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Okay.
And that's where like the headquarters is, where they have like fiber lines rolling, all that stuff in there, and that's where the big calls are made.
Really?
And then they like go, like, all right, it's out. You know.
Wait, so it's not even there's not even one for each game. It's like one big headquarters kind of thing.
I think so.
How many
Yeah.
people
Wow.
are a part of Secaucus or in Secaucus?
There's a lot of people fit in Secaucus.
I guess so. A lot of people in this room, but I guess they fed the information back.
Anything else until I come up with another line for that city.
Go for it. Here we go.
Have fun.
The Orioles guy's like cheesing it up on the field like, I don't give a damn. The win's a win.
It's hard to tell if I would have been happy about that or been like, okay, maybe those guys haven't seen the replay yet.
Maybe they just don't care.
I mean, do they not hear the roaring boos around that?
They play so many games of baseball that they're just like, well, another one down. We got a W for this one. We'll count that as a win right now. So there they go off the field. And we want to hear from you today. You can join us. You can send us a dispatch by going to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit the record button on your phone, and bam, you are good to go just like that. We have finally arrived at the point where the cicadas are coming out and terrorizing people.
Oh, yay.
We'll get to that momentarily.
The people
on the
have been
show.
calling 911 because of the noise.
I know. I saw that. We'll get into that actually in just a little bit, because that's how loud both of the cicada breeds coming out at the same time are so loud that it's like infuriating people. It's just driving them crazy. Meanwhile, tips of the newsjunkie.com, and Joshua emails. He has a theory on something. He says, I listen to the podcast on iHeartRadio. I have this skipping problem all the time. It happens when I listen to other podcasts like WATP and the Creep Off. I've not heard of either of these. What the hell is the Creep Off, man?
I have an idea.
But not on others.
I don't know if you want to
like-
win that game.
like stuff you should know, he says. I think I found a common thread, and I think we should all stop bringing up the skipping. Every show that seems to have the skipping issue has no ads. I think it may be a glitch. I fear if they fix the skip, there will be ads. I will take the skip, thank you, says Joshua. That's his theory coming into play. Well, have you know, Joshua, not much we could do about that right now, because they decided in the middle of all this to update all of the software for the podcast.
And this just in, if you listen to yesterday's podcast, it skips the whole first segment.
Does it really?
I don't know if it ever fixed itself. I worked on that for a little bit last night.
My God, what is going on with this stuff? It's like it's all set up against me. It's like it's a purposeful thing just to make me melt down and lose my mind. That's what I feel sometimes when I see these things.
Please
I complain
don't
to everybody.
have a meltdown on my birthday, dude.
I'm trying not to. I'm doing the best I can. We just have a whole boatload of people who listen to this show via podcast. First of all, thank you for putting up with the technical stuff when it happens.
Second of all, let's do Today I Learned.
Don't forget, you can always watch in various different ways. Just go to thenewsjunkie.com, the YouTube stream, whatever you want to do. You can catch up with the show, okay? That's all fine and good. But I'll complain once again, and I'll see what's going on. They just decided in the middle of it. And I keep emailing the company. There's a guy who like runs or is like second in line at the company, and every time I email, he's like, "Oh, hey, Sean, big fan," and I'm like, "Well, if you were such a big fan, fix our M11 podcast. Can you fix it, please? You clearly don't listen to the podcast that's created by your company, because otherwise you wouldn't be a fan of the show anymore."
I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Mark emails, tips@thenewsjunkie.com. He says, "Hi, Sean. I have no clue what is going on.
But your podcast keeps skipping.
I'm not even going to guess. I would just like for you to know that you mentioned the Love Doctors last week. If it wasn't for the Love Doctors, I never would have found the News Junkie. I'm good friends with Dano, Luke, and Dr. Glenn. Be proud. This form of radio is absolutely unique and much needed. I hope that you understand that every day you, Seelane, Sabrina, Mo, Fritz, everybody else, step into our lives and become family. It's not a weird thing. It's unique. Try calling and interacting with Howard Stern, Sean Hannity, or Buck Sexton. That guy's still out there? You guys are our family and ride shotgun with us every day during the show. Try to reach out and be part of a conversation of any other program. You can't. You have hundreds of thousands of people who have your back, even if you don't realize it. Love you guys, says Mark from Okeechobee. And thank you, Mark. We appreciate
Thanks, Mark.
you.
Thank you,
We
Mark.
appreciate that.
Tell
Some
Luke we
people
said hey.
not appreciating the cicadas, though. And we'll get to that. I want to hear how loud it is. And I want to, maybe they have the 911 calls because people are literally calling the police because these things are emerging. We'll get into what's going on. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Someday, Alexa will do everything. Alexa, can you take the dog for a walk?
Ha ha ha. No way in hell.
But until then, tell her to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Playing Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Traveling on I-4 this afternoon, you could expect delays eastbound before US 27 and approaching Osceola Polk Line Road. The on-ramp from State Road 536 to I-4 eastbound is partially blocked due to an accident. Travel with caution through there. And there's multiple lane closures due to an accident eastbound and westbound on State Road 50 at Taylor Street. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Florida Prepaid College Savings Plans. Florida Prepaid Open Enrollment is happening now. Plan pricing is the lowest it's been in 10 years, with prepaid plans now starting at just $34 a month. Don't miss your chance to lock in 2024 plan pricing. Open enrollment ends April 30th. Find your plan today.
Nervous about investing in college savings right now? Florida Prepaid has a plan for you. Our 529 prepaid plans are 100% risk-free because they're backed by the state of Florida, so you can never lose your investment. And now, prepaid plans start at just $34 a month. Open enrollment only happens once a year, so don't miss your chance to lock in the lowest prepaid plan prices in 10 years. Florida Prepaid Open Enrollment ends April 30th. Find your plan today.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
Hey, everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show.
From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember,
See it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Moments like my daughter telling me a new joke mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Help DEA keep our community safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 27th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Hey, everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show.
From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
Help keep our community safe and healthy during National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, April 27th. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent drug misuse before it starts.
Hi, I'm Graham Class, host of Technically Speaking, an Intel podcast. Join me for Season 2 as we explore the future of technology evolving today. In each episode, I'll speak with the minds transforming medicine, healthcare, retail, entertainment, personal computing, and more with the help of AI. Join me every other Tuesday and explore the latest technology changing our world today and creating a more accessible tomorrow. Listen to Technically Speaking, an Intel podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassey's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Check. 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 That's check. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
Occupying the space between high society and prison tattoos.
We got some fun for you today. A little bit of crazy and, everything else in between. Learn more about the show. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com, and you can even send us a dispatch. That's how you join us on the show. We'll get to those momentarily. Some people saying happy birthday to Sabrina, I see, because it is
thank you.
Indeed her birthday today. So we'll get to those as we roll on. One thing that I noticed was there's a lot of people talking, and we've got people who listen to this show from all over. A lot of people talking about these cicadas because they have now emerged from the depths. They crawl up like zombies or something. Oh, God. And then they I guess they pop out And do they start fly? Do the cicadas fly, or do they just sit there? What do they do?
I thought they fly.
Yeah, I think they fly and like they just stay flying like tiny, scary helicopters.
Aren't they kind of like grasshoppers, or is that not what?
Because they're like giant cockroaches.
They're big. I know they're pretty big, and I know that there's a lot of them, and they are up right now. They are emerging, and this doesn't happen very often because two different broods, is what they call them, of these cicadas are emerging in South Carolina, in a lot of the southeastern United States, all at the same time. And it's so loud that people are freaking out. They are losing their minds. They're calling 911, which, well, what exactly is 911 going to do?
Well, they don't know that the noise is the cicadas. They think it's like something else going on.
The Russians?
It sounds like an insect.
Yeah, it does to
Cicadas
me.
have a very particular insecty sound.
Like high-pitched, squealing kind of noise.
I'm looking for a clip of the noise on YouTube, and I have like tens of just news reports about the cicadas.
There's nobody just recording actual
That's what I
audio of them?
want. I was like, is there a filter out all the news feature?
All right.
Let's see. All right. Oh my God!
Is that just one?
Multiple. But sometimes they'll get in they'll synchronize and just. I could see where maybe if they're all making that at the same time, it could sound like maybe an alarm of some sort.
It does. That sounded like an alarm at like a building, and like at iHeartRadio, if the alarm went off. Are they?
Oh my God! I just Google image and it's like they're really gross, even grosser when they're larvae.
I'm looking at one right now. WJCL did a story on this, and I recently saw somebody in a rant, a thread online.
Did you just say JCL?
Yeah, WJCL.
Of all the 100 stories, we clicked the same one.
That's what you're looking at too.
Yeah.
So I saw somebody in a rant online, and they were complaining because they had recently called 911, and nobody picked up the phone. And if you've ever called 911, you know it's not like you see on television or the movies. On TV or in the movies, it rings once, and hello, 911, what's your emergency? In real life, it might ring for like 30 seconds or something. You might not get anybody to pick it up at all. They might call you back because they're on the phone with other people. And people go, how could this be? How could 911 is a joke? How could this be this way? And then you realize because a lot of idiots are calling 911 over Burger King orders and cicadas and all kinds of dumb stuff. This is what happens. Here's what they say on WJCL. It's loud and people are freaking out.
Well, new this morning, the sound of roaming cicadas is becoming so loud, some folks in South Carolina are calling their local sheriff's office.
Loud.
Yep, you heard it right. They're calling the police. It's happening up in Newberry County. Deputies say folks are calling, complaining about strange whining and roars and even siren sounds. We're going to tell you why.
Ew, these things are so gross, man. Like big, winged, creepy insects that you see. And not one, not two, not three, but millions and millions and millions of these things.
Well, those bugs, they're making...
Go ahead, Sealand.
The news is not doing a great job at capturing the loudness of the cicadas. Because I have CBS News here, like their national news broadcast, and they're talking about the same thing. The South Carolina residents calling the sheriff. And when they play the sound of the cicadas, it sounds like one of those things that you would like play to get you to fall asleep.
Let's see. I mean, I'm not playing that to fall asleep.
Are you scared of that?
Not scared, but it's an obnoxious noise. It's a lot. But I'm used to it. You see, I grew up in a little place called The Acreage. You may have heard me talk about The Acreage before. And when I was an adult at 18, I was shuffled out of the house by my parents immediately. Then I moved to Wellington, and then I moved to various other places all around the city of West Palm Beach, Florida. And I was there for a long time, and then I moved to Chicago. And so I was used to kind of living in the city. Almost everywhere I've lived has been in the city for the last couple of decades. Years and years and years and years ago, when my parents were still alive, I went back home and I had to stay the night at their place for one night.
Uh-huh.
And I could not sleep because there was like crickets and grasshoppers and all that noise outside the window, all the like wildlife, yeah, all the sounds of the world were outside, and I couldn't stand it. I couldn't go to sleep. That's what this is like to me. It's just a loud, obnoxious noise.
See, I camped
keeps
a
going.
lot. Like the camp that I worked at for many years, Good Counsel, like that was the go-to. It reminds me of being outdoors. I don't mind it at all, but I could see where people are startled. What blows my mind is that we knew this was coming for years now.
Yeah.
And everyone is just prepared for it, but instead of figuring out a way to maybe like slow it down, stop the infestation, we're going to do the news stories and call 911. Until
For instance,
the next, 10 years?
We just did a story about a company that is selling a robot dog with a flamethrower. That thing would be epic right now.
They were selling that?
Yeah, they were
I thought they were just developing it. I could get on and buy that thing?
You can buy the robot dog with the flamethrower.
How much? Why was I not paying attention?
Look it up. Look that up and you'll see the price for it. I forgot what it costs. But you can buy the robot dog with the flamethrower.
That's what I want for my birthday.
Very, very expensive, I think. Very dangerous.
I already bought your present.
Oh.
and also not a great idea for the woods. How much is it?
You could buy a flamethrowing robot dog for under $10,000.
Oh, wow.
Sean, be careful next time you get blacked out drunk.
$9,420.
And as dangerous and dumb as can be, let's see what they say here.
In the noises, the male cicadas, they sing to attract mates. Now, the noisiest ones can be as loud as jet engines. Many of these bugs, well, they've been dormant underground for more than a decade, so can you blame them
What a party.
for wanting to attract a little companionship?
turd.
Now, the sheriff's office, they want everybody to know that those sounds and those cicadas, they
totally
pose
normal.
No danger. And again, we've seen some and heard some silly stories over the years. People calling the police because
banter time.
they have onions on their hamburger or their coffee's too hot or cicadas. That's.
I know. Well, I was just going to say.
Oh, God, I love local news banter. They are really close.
I thought he was going to kiss her in the lips.
They're like inches away from one another inside the studio. Excuse me. My allergies are murdering me today. I apologize.
Cicadas.
Do not call 911 for the cicadas, please.
Is it possible that their table just has one of those kind of not a full L, but it's making it look like to our eyes that they're closer than they are?
Maybe. I don't know. It looks like they're sitting very close, though. Before we go to you and your dispatches, I wanted to share something with you. This is real as far as I know. And former President Trump dropped the truth. You know how he does. He's over on Truth. He's not on Twitter. He's on Truth.
Truth in a day.
Here's what he says. Why anybody would go out and put their neck out as a politician, as another politician for this guy, is beyond me. Here's what he said. Wow. Former AG Bill Barr, who let a lot of great people down by not investigating voter fraud in our country, has just endorsed me for president, despite the fact that I called him weak, slow-moving, lethargic, gutless, and lazy, he said. Based on the fact that I greatly appreciate his wholehearted endorsement, I'm removing the word lethargic from my statement. Thank you, Bill, he says.
God.
So he's just
Bill
moving
must
lethargic.
feel like an idiot.
I know, why would you go out and be like, I endorse him? And he's like, I'm removing the word lethargic
I
from
still
my
think
statement.
you're, if I could see, weak, slow-moving, gutless, and lazy.
Yes. Yeah, those remain. Those things remain, but the rest of the other ones, the lethargic is gone. They're pulling that away from all of this, so there you go. All right, let's go to you. Let's hear some dispatches here. You can send yours. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com. Send us a dispatch now, just like D. Browning. Hello? Hello?
Here's a crazy cicada story for you.
Oh, boy.
What's up, junkies? My name's Dave. I've talked to you before.
Okay, Dave.
Anyway, when I was in Okinawa back in 79 and 80,
where's the tuba?
when I was in the Marine Corps, I once was walking with like 3 of my friends.
It's too slow. It's too slow. I'm sorry.
Like, if you played one more second of that, it would have ruined my birthday.
Dave, you got to jump into the story, all right? We move fast around
I appreciate that he had a little teaser and then introduced himself.
This is just like,
and then what happened?
Since the dawn of time, you were getting those kind of vibes. Here's Dylan Wasson, a.k.a. my son, with a dispatch.
What's up, news junkies? Just want to give a big happy birthday to Sabrina.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan.
You're the best. Smoke weed every day.
Oh, Dylan. Can't support that last line, but, you know, the rest of it is... He's a good kid. He's a good kid. He's doing his thing. He's living his life over there. He seems to be pulling it together.
He has a deeper voice than you.
It's not a weird. He's taller than me, too.
Wild.
Taller than me. I think he's bigger than me, and I don't like any of this. So I'm never going to see him
win
again.
in a fight with him?
No, I mean, I'm not going to be in the same room anymore. I'll stay away entirely, just in case.
A strange way to find that out.
There is all kinds of speculation on whether or not my son will be taller than me because I was taller than my dad, and I'm like,
right.
At some point, it's got to like plateau, right? I mean, it can't, if he's taller because I was taller than my dad, eventually we just have 8-foot lanes.
I didn't with Barron Trump. That kid is huge. He's 1 million feet tall. All right, we want to hear from you. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com, record us a dispatch. Like D. Browning, just like D. Browning, but a little bit faster. Get into things if you can. The audience wants us to be entertained, and we want to hear from you. So go to thenewsjunkie.com and record your first dispatch right now. When we return, we'll get to those. Plus, there was an invocation at a county board meeting, which sounds like the most boring thing ever. But trust me, it got real exciting. What happened? You're going to hear it. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is The Jim Colbert Show.
Later today on The Jim Colbert Show, we get some date night ideas with Danny Meyering in the Date Night Done Right segment. Then Glenn Klausman brings us a case for Colbert Court. Plus, all week long, we'll have tickets to see Dave Matthews in Tampa. Plus, 4 shots at winning $1,000. All that and your calls, texts, and talkbacks later today.
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast for this Thursday. As we head into the afternoon hours, temperatures will be on the warm but pleasant side with a high of 87 degrees in Orlando with mostly sunny skies and low humidity. This pleasant stretch of weather will continue all the way into the weekend. Winds will turn a bit breezy by Saturday and Sunday, though, with wind gusts as high as around 20 to 30 miles per hour. High temperatures, though, pleasant in the low to mid 80s. Will stay dry and hot into next week. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by MD Now Urgent Care. For over 15 years, Floridians have trusted the physician-led team at MD Now Urgent Care for high-quality health care. From injuries and illnesses to school and sports physicals, MD Now Urgent Care is here to get you back to better. Find a location near you at mdnow.com and use their convenient web check-in today.
Folks, there's a lot of companies out there, unfortunately, that are all too willing to take advantage of you, especially when you don't know about the thing that's broken. And when it comes to your, AC, Mills Air is there to help you out. Mills Air has been around since 1992. That's over 30 years of experience helping people just like you. People who are freaking out because their AC was broken. They just saw dollar signs in front of their eyes. Little did they know, Mills Air is one of these companies that does you right. They are a Carrier factory authorized dealer, and they can get you rebates up to $1,275 if you're needing a new Carrier unit. You could always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you could always turn to Mills Air. Lean on them for preventative maintenance, which can help you out. It'll save you money, detect an upcoming breakdown. You won't have to worry about one of these shocker moments when the AC is completely broken. How do you do that? Give them a call right now. 407-277-1159. 407-277-1159, or find them online at millsair.com.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant, the Improv Comedy Club, is becoming the Funny Bone. Enjoy the same great talent and awesome live comedy experience at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Marcelo Hernandez on April 26th and 27th. Followed by Damon Williams on May 3rd and 4th. Check out our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Home to the best comedic talent on tour nationally. Come get funny at the Funny Bone.
Discover a career that matters at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs.
Be part of an innovative team delivering world-class healthcare and benefits to America's veterans. Enjoy robust benefits, work-life balance, and career development opportunities. Join a diverse and inclusive community that values your unique background and skills. A community where nearly 1 in 3 of your colleagues are veterans themselves. Apply now at vacareers.va.gov.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Tommy Mello here, owner of A1 Garage Door Service. Springtime savings are here, and now is the perfect time to service your garage. Don't wait until a simple garage door repair becomes a major problem. If your garage door is noisy, if bugs are getting in, or if it struggles to open, your garage door is in need of repair. From simple repairs to upgrades, it's A1 from day one. We fix garage doors fast and with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Our springs, rollers, and openers are tested by running them up and down, open and closed, all day, 24/7, so you can feel confident with every A1 garage door repair. Replacing the bottom rubber on your garage door can have a huge impact on the number of bugs you see in your garage and in your home. As the weather starts to warm up, keep those creepy crawlers outside by calling A1 Garage Door Service today and receive the best service, best parts, and best warranty in the industry.
A1Garage.com. A1 from day one.
Call today and take advantage of our $29.95 tune-up special.
A Fifth Third Better means we put in 166.7%.
What does that mean?
Well, at Fifth Third Bank, our name equals 166.7%. So that's how hard we work. That means free checking, no hidden fees, and helping to protect your identity.
Explain it in baseball terms?
It's a home run.
Basketball terms?
It's a slam dunk.
Football.
Touchdown.
Highlight?
Buzzball.
Cricket.
Golden duck.
Wow. Guess that really is a Fifth Third Better.
That's what a Fifth Third Better means. This is banking a Fifth Third Better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Are you bogged down with constant sneezing, watery eyes, and congestion? Do you get sinus headaches and infections? No one should have to suffer season after season. And thanks to Aspire Allergy and Sinus, treating your allergies is easier than you think. With personalized treatment plans tailored to your needs and budget, you can say goodbye to allergy and sinus issues for good. Book your appointment today at AspireAllergy.com. Aspire Allergy and Sinus, where relief is just around the corner. AspireAllergy.com.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations like One Hit Wonders.
This is the story of a girl. I'm not safe, but I'm not well.
Just search One Hit Wonders and listen now on your free iHeartRadio app.
It's the sheet. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the sheet. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the sheet. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the sheet. Less wrinkles on your clothes? You know it's the sheet. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheet.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Real Radio is on X at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hear it here first. Then everyone else will catch up in a week or 2 or 4. You're listening.
Show over at thenewsjunkie.com. And what happens, well, at least in America, what happens when you open something up to any sort of religious thing, well, all the religions are involved. They all get a chance to do this. So, like, for instance, if you wanted to have prayer or invocation at school or a county board meeting, if one religion gets to do it, then all the religions have to get to do it because Congress shall establish no official religion is right there in the Constitution, all the founding documents of the United States of America. So things can get weird sometimes, and weird they got at this county board meeting that we're going to listen into. This was Ottawa County's Fillmore Complex, and it was the turn of the Satanic Temple of West Michigan to do the invocation.
All right. Okay.
So
Those
folks,
is them. That seemed to make the headlines.
they arrived and they were going to do the, the invocation for the meeting, just like a little prayer, basically. And as they started with this, all of the people who didn't like this started to stand up and like I am Spartacus kind of thing, one by one, they all start trying to shout down the person.
How dare you?
Oh man, were they upset? They were so upset about this. And they're going back and forth and they're saying, Jesus is Lord. It's like a weird religious battle going on. I'm going to try to miss the area where this guy drops one of the bad words we can't say on the radio in
That's
this.
in the prayer?
It's in an argument that happens as a result of the prayer.
Hail mother effing Satan.
And the invocation wasn't even like, our mischievous overlord, please. It wasn't like some dark thing. It was a positive message, or at least it sounded like that.
I stand before you to deliver the opening invocation.
All right.
Evening. So without further delay, I begin. Let us stand now.
Heavenly Father.
Unbound.
All right, he got like 2 words in before somebody who is not of the Satanic Church was like, "Dear Heavenly Father," like they're gonna drown him out, with their own prayer. Just chaos. Okay, all right, get out of there. Get that one out of there. F your Jesus is what the guy said. And
and that's just the beginning of the meeting.
Oh yeah. Let me zoom a little bit here because at the end it was people shouting at each other. Okay, one side is shouting praise Jesus, and the other side is shouting hail Satan. And I said, what is happening in our world right now? All
right,
what is going on?
First docket, are we going to build that park or what?
We got a real problem going on here when these two are fighting back and forth. You just hear absolute chaos, and eventually it's Hail Satan versus Praise Jesus, or Jesus is Lord, just screaming at each other.
So what
Did
is
not
this
go
camera?
well.
Is it a hidden camera?
I don't know. It's like a circle, right? it's like you're looking through a peephole.
Yeah, no one will notice that I have this tie with a lens.
Maybe that's what it is.
It looks like they used to have a 2-camera system, but they don't have the money to upgrade their switcher, so it's stuck in the middle of a circle wipe.
It's not great, but it did capture the chaos of this moment. So that happens anytime this goes down. And it's kind of interesting because it shows that this is not about like just letting anybody with any religion participate. People only want to hear their religion. They only want to hear their stuff. Because once it starts becoming something that they hate, like, Satanic Church, which I'm of the mind that like 75% of the Satanic Church stuff is memeing, not actually people who are into this. And then like, even of that, a lot of the things are not what you think it is, not actually worshiping Satan. I think it's a tiny, tiny fraction of these people. Mostly they're just trying to troll the Christians, which is what ended up happening here. And let us know what you think. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Send us a dispatch right now. Let me tell you a story. And this is a crazy story, all right? But this is absolutely true. And absolutely...
Is it about a girl?
This is a story about a gentleman. All right.
Credit
It's not
River
a,
drowned the whole world.
it's not a song yet, but it could be at some point in time.
Okay.
Now, there was a man named Principal Eric Eiswert. All right. And this principal was the principal of Pikesville High School. All right. Pikesville High School is, I believe, in the Baltimore area. And this principal was doing well. Everything was going well at the school until some secret audio of the principal leaked. In the audio, you can hear the principal, Eric Eiswert, saying racist stuff, anti-Semitic stuff, just terrible things. And it led, quite obviously, to the firing of the principal of the school. And everything seemed to be right in the world. You know, we moved on from where we were, and this guy lost his job. But after some digging, it turned out all was not as it seemed. And I bring you this story. It says, Baltimore County Police arrested Pikesville High School's former athletic director Thursday morning and charged him with using artificial intelligence to impersonate Principal Eric Eiswert, leading the public to believe he made racist and anti-Semitic comments behind closed doors. Dazon Darian was charged with disrupting school activities after investigators determined Darian faked Eiswert's voice and circulated the audio on social media in January.
Jesus, man.
How crazy. We talked about this being a potential thing. It's happening. It's the real deal now. They said the audio clips were faked. The audio clip had profound repercussions, the police wrote in charging documents. It not only led to Eiswert's temporary removal from the school, it also triggered a wave of hate-filled messages on social media and numerous
feel
calls
bad
to
for
the
that
school.
guy, man. Like, the ultimate gaslight. He's like, this is not me. I never said those things. They're like, yeah, right, you monster.
And
You're
guess what?
Fired.
How many times in history has somebody said, that's not my voice, that's faked? And you're like, okay, all right, you shut up. We know you're just trying to get out of this. This is it happening in real life with legal consequences with audio. It's going to be happening with video, too. There's no doubt about this. There will be things like this happening with video. And then we end up in the post-fact world. We're already there in some ways. But in the post-fact world, we can't go, well, what is the evidence? Well, here's the evidence. It's an audio of the principal saying this. Is that audio real or is it AI? We don't know. Here's the video evidence. Well, is that video evidence fake? Because that's a thing. People do that now. You just don't know. This recording also caused significant disruptions for the school staff and students. He's also charged with theft and retaliating against a witness related to alleged illicit payments he made to a school athletic coach, as well as stalking and several other things. They said it was all simulated, and he was recorded, or he was faked to have made disparaging comments toward black students in the Jewish community, and it was widely circulated on social media. So there they go. They ended up arresting the other guy. That's the world that we're living in now, and that is a crazy thing to think about. Okay, let's go over to you. Let's see what you have on your mind. You can send us a dispatch. Do it over at thenewsjunkie.com, just like this one. Here's Man Kicking with a song for Sabrina on her birthday. Oh, okay, let's listen in.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ba, 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 ba.
Happy birthday, dear Sabrina.
Cut it out a little bit.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, there he goes. Thank you, Man Kicking, for that. It's not his fault. He's recording on the web dispatcher, which is not. It's on some phones. It does that. I'm working on fixing that. Here's Sergeant Dave, who says, not only happy birthday, Sabrina, but I'm sorry. Do you know what Sergeant Dave would be sorry for?
What isn't he sorry? I have no idea.
I don't know either. Let's see what he says.
What's up, junkies? It's Sergeant Dave. Happy birthday, Sabrina.
Thank you.
And sorry if I startled you last night. I kind of jumped out at you around the corner of Pine.
Yes.
I was just excited to see you. Have a nice day.
Wait, what? Did this guy really scare you in real life?
I mean, there was just a moment.
He's like, I'm Sergeant Dave.
And I wonder if it was Sergeant Dave. There was someone else that I ran into that was like, hey, Sabrina, I love you. I mean, I love the show. And I'm like, I love you too. But it was
It's
very
getting
clear he
weird.
did not mean to. He meant to say I love the show, but he just said I love you. It's like when you call your teacher mom.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I love you, man. Yeah, I ended up going last minute to the Postal Service Death
Damn
Cab
you.
for Cutie show.
I saw a lot of people posting that.
Wanted to go to that so bad, but it was the night that Ashley has her Broadway show.
Got it. You had to choose.
So,
Or
so
just
instead,
leave
she got
Jackson
to
in
go
the
see
car.
Mrs. Doubtfire, which I heard was.
Oh no, we were
That's
going to go
okay.
watch that. It's not great. Damn it, man. There's so much opportunity there for that to be a good one.
She said a lot of people liked it, but it was not her standards.
Got it. Well, I mean, it's not Robin Williams. May he rest in peace.
It's not one of those productions that's on the level of like Aladdin or Lion King or
We're really selling it, you guys. Good luck with the rest of your
Hamilton.
tour, Mrs.
No, I'm sure it's. I'll still try it if Courtney still wants to go. We'll see. That may turn her off. Here is.
I would hope that Mrs. Doubtfire doesn't turn her on.
Mrs. Excuse me, you made me say that.
Mrs. I'm a PC.
I'm a PC who is not a woman. I don't believe.
You guys want to see an interesting video? They did a slow-mo of how cicadas make that noise. And they have these little
annoying
rib
noise.
things on the side of them, and they kind of crack them in and crack them out, and that's what make the noise. You should look at the video.
All right, I'll check it out. I haven't seen that yet. I just know they're loud and they are out there right now, especially if you live in the Southeast. And I'm not sure exactly. I think it goes into the Midwest a little bit, maybe. But in some areas, Tennessee, I hear, is really bad with the cicadas right now. All right, one more for now. Here is Jay's World with a message for Sabrina.
Happy birthday, Sabrina.
Thank you.
The show is nothing without you.
Oh, wow. There he goes. Jay's World.
Awkward
The
for
first
Sean's
dispatch, too. Hey, he's the opposite of D. Browning. He just got right. That was 4 seconds. That was a short dispatch. He just got right into the action. That gives us time for one more, I think. So let's go over to our friend Mo Manji, the realtor.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I want to take a moment and wish Sabrina happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sabrina.
Thank you.
And Sean, kind of worried about you a little bit, man. Don't worry. Everything will be okay. And we are all here around you. So have a good day. Bye.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for the dispatch. And we're waiting for yours now. All you have to do is go over to thenewsjunkie.com, no matter what kind of phone you have, and you can hit record on your first dispatch right now. We want to hear some of those as we roll on the show today. And lots of people chiming in for Sabrina's birthday. That is absolutely welcome if you want to go do that over on the website. I don't know if you guys saw the thing about Drew Carey because he went to
the fish show.
He went to the fish show at
the
Sphere in Las
awesome,
Vegas.
Man.
That's the band to have there because that's the trippy jam band, and they're doing
Is
their
that the
fish
place
thing.
that do acid? It
Oh,
was
I
a
don't know.
lot. I mean, it's really cool. I can't say I've only seen like the clips of like U2 at the Sphere, and then seeing that like a point of view of someone at the show, I was like, this is what it's about. Let's make spheres
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's intense. You can't say it's not a really impressive setup. It's very, very cool. And all these people who are going there were suggesting seeing fish in the Sphere in Las Vegas was like a religious experience for them. This was a next level thing. And Drew Carey, in the most unhinged set of tweets I think I've seen in a while, you're like, wait, this guy still hosts Price is Right? As this guy still
Today he does.
Yeah. He posted some very choice stuff about what this experience was like for him that we can't even repeat on the radio.
Can you
Very
dance around
colorful.
it?
He says, I would give you all my money, stick my in a blender, and swear off pee for the rest of my life in exchange for this. I think this being seeing fish again at the Sphere. Bro, I met God tonight for real. I feel like I just got saved by Jesus, no lie. That dude took drugs.
Yeah, he had a good time, man.
It sounds like someone went to a fish show.
He had a real good time. What do you think? Let us know. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and send us a dispatch right now. When we return, we'll get to some updates on the daylight carjacking story. Some new information that changes a lot of what we're thinking about this. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Emergency vehicles are blocking the right lane on I-4 westbound before Maitland Boulevard, and the on-ramp from Princeton Street to I-4 westbound is partially blocked due to an accident. Travel with caution through there. The shoulder is blocked on I-4 eastbound before Osceola Polk Line Road. Traffic is backed up from US 27. If you see any traffic troubles, please call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment.
It's Car Care Month, and Summit Racing has what you need for bumper-to-bumper care. Revive the interior, exterior, underhood, and more. Shop SummitRacing.com. Use promo code RADIO for $10 off an order of $100 or more. Exclusions apply. Offer ends May 5th, 2024.
Join the Monsters in the Morning for a live broadcast and a chance to make a difference and help raise funds for the UBIC Food Pantry. Friday, May 3rd at San Jose's original Mexican restaurant, now open in Altamont Springs. Reinvent your tradition. Join Russ, Angel, and Ryan, along with Amber Nova, Angelique, Daisy Del Toro, Sabrina, and Savannah for a May 3rd Cinco de Mayo celebration. Donate $50 or more and get ready for the ultimate thrill. Have one of the gals give you a tequila slap shot. If we raise over $5,000, 4 of the gals will give Russ Rollins a slap shot. And if over $10,000 is raised, Savannah will slap the snot out of Russ. Enjoy a Monsters Margarita and join us for an epic Cinco de Mayo celebration. Friday, May 3rd at San Jose Original Mexican Kitchen in Altamont Springs. Get more information at realradio.fm/slap. That's realradio.fm/slap.
Committing to saving for 4 years of college can be stressful for families. Not to worry. Florida Prepaid has a plan for you. The reality is, most parents don't cover all of their child's college costs. A Florida Prepaid 1-year university plan lets you start small and add a year at a time as your budget allows. The plan starts at just $34 a month, the lowest plan price in 10 years. Remember, any amount you save today means less debt for them tomorrow. Florida Prepaid open enrollment ends April 30th. Find your plan today.
ePass saves you time and money on tolls. Plus, the sticker's free. Facts that Jen here didn't know.
Hey man, why are you dragging me into this?
Because you could be saving on tolls with a free ePass sticker.
Okay, I'll do it when I get home, and maybe I'll win that $100 in free tolls.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that, Mr. Big Voice Guy? One person today, now through May 5th, will win $100 in tolls. Just sign up for a free ePass sticker at GetEPass.com.
See GetEPass.com for official rules and details.
Moments like hearing my cat purr good morning mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib. Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, runny nose, postnasal drip, interrupted sleeping. I was groggy at the end of the day.
Allergies and sinus congestion were making Jana miserable. Then, a friend recommended Navage. Navage provides immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Navage helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
Navage gave me instant relief. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes. I didn't have to wait an hour, 90 minutes. I didn't have to wait a minute. I ran the rinse and I felt better.
Stop suffering from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Navage. Navage.
I've had people ask me how I find relief, and I tell them Navage immediately. This thing is amazing.
Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
Get semaglutide for half the price of Ozempic at Red Mountain Weight Loss today.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Yes, I've got a leaking...
To leave us a testimonial saying how happy you are with our service, press 1.
But you haven't even...
For all other inquiries, please hang up.
Wait, what?
Hang up and call Frank Gay. We're busy watching the game.
You know what? I think I will.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because your case matters. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GRAND, G-R-A-N-D, GRAND. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Hear it here first. Then everyone else will catch up in a week or 2 or 4. You're listening.
Just a little bit with you and see if you agree. But my theory is as follows. Everybody out there seems to think that drones are the future, right? You know, C-Lane's a drone guy. He's got a drone. He flies it around. He does his thing. He videotapes stuff. He loves it, right?
I do.
But more people in the technological space and just every space in business you could think of, they look at drones as the future of business. And I think they're just trying to jam drones into everything in places where we don't need it. Like, for example, we heard forever they're like, Amazon is going to do drone delivery. Why do we need drone delivery from Amazon? I can already order something, and then I get shocked about 3 or 4 hours later sometimes when it's dropped off at my front door.
Oh, well, now it's 1 or 2 hours via drone.
I can get stuff the next day at the very least, or maybe a couple of days, which is fine and well and good. I don't need a drone to step in there to like make this better, but every single type of business is like, we got to use drones. Drones are a part of the future. And I don't think we need them. Like, I don't need drone food delivery. If I can get Chick-fil-A to my house in 15 to 20 minutes, why do I need a drone to be part of the future of this transaction?
To cut out the middleman.
Yeah. Maybe to cut out people and hire less workers, but it's not effective, and it hasn't really worked that well anywhere they try to. You know what they do? Here's the big secret, folks. When they get cute and they go, Chick-fil-A delivery via drone is now available. What they're doing is they're flying this thing, and there's some idiot on like a flatbed truck who's nearby who's flying the drone to the house. It's not like it just gets dispatched and flies to your house and drops off the food. There's some idiot remote controlling it the whole way.
No.
And watching just out of eye shot.
Like they do when they do the drone shows, it's not a bunch of idiots in a truck bed controlling them. It's all programmed.
Not the ones they've tried so far. The ones that they have done with fast food, it's a person that is actually flying the food to drop it off and then flying back. And it's like, you've solved nothing. You've solved nothing here.
You need to, I mean, because for it to be legal, as far as FAA rules, you need to have some sort of waiver for a flight without a visual line of sight.
Right. And I'm sure you can get those in some circumstances, but
it's very hard.
We don't need drones in every single field. I bring this up because there's a hospital. It's the only one in the United States of America that is doing this right now. First in the nation program. It's Tampa General Hospital in Florida. And they've announced that they're going to start doing this. They're going to be using drone technology to deliver life-saving emergency equipment to 911 callers. All right, so they want to improve response times for health-related emergencies. And to do this, let's say you got somebody having an overdose, they drone in some Narcan, or they drone in the defibrillators so you can get somebody's heart started. And I've said to myself, well, in what instance do you need this? This would have to be some place that's so off the grid that it's going to take emergency personnel longer than the drone to get there, number one. And number two, do they think if they just send a defibrillator to somebody's house? I don't know how to use that thing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I think that there exists a defibrillator that you can use. I think they make them pretty foolproof.
They have like a robot that talks to you.
It says, now do this. It gives you instructions and stuff. I've seen some of them where they're like $1,000. You can buy them.
When I say foolproof, I think also, I mean like it keeps you from like shocking yourself or putting it in the wrong place and having something worse happen.
Right. Yeah. And Eric on YouTube says, Sean, you should look up zipline drone and logistics. It's amazing. I already know about that. I'm well aware of what they're doing. But they're doing that in very, very, very out there places of Africa and places where there's like no hospital nearby, places where people are way off the grid. That's where it's utilized. Like most people don't seem to understand that we still have off the grid places, even the United States of America. We still have people who don't have access to high speed internet in really off the grid spots.
Clean water.
This is why in the United States, not SpaceX, what's the name of their the satellites? Internet satellite?
The Starlink.
Starlink. The Starlink program was really big for a lot of people because a lot of these people way off the grid, they were still connecting to the internet with Dish or like DirecTV, satellite internet. And that stuff sucks. It's slow. It's garbage. It does not work if there's any kind of serious cloud cover.
And by the way, the thing that I think not a lot of people who never had a satellite-based internet like Dish knew, like because it was DirecTV, right, that was giving you the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think what people didn't know about that at the time was that was only download. You still had to dial in for upload.
Yeah, which is like, that is not ideal in any kind of modern. Yeah, I don't even know with like modern websites. Can you, if you had a 56K modem, you think, C-Lane, would you be able to just go on all the? It's all video, and it's like they're made for high speed internet now.
I mean, you could go on Google.com. That's a pretty simple website. Mm-hmm. If you searched for anything, it may kind of, because I know that when you're on Gmail and your connection's going slow, it'll dumb itself down.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it'll go, oh, looks like you're having the best up and down with us. Maybe we'll dumb down the search results, and then once you click on something, I think you're kind of screwed.
Right.
Unless you go to Chasing Edmonds' website. That one still
works.
Yeah, it's still modem friendly.
Angel Fire, I think those websites they were made for those modems way back when. So what do you think? I think that they're trying to force drones in here where it's not going to be the best scenario. If your 911 response times suck, why don't you work on fixing your 911 response times? Why don't you invest in having more manpower and more vehicles? virtually nobody would stand up and oppose additional funding for more 911 dispatchers, as best I know. I haven't heard a lot of people ranting about that. Like, oh, the budgets are out of control. Less 911 dispatchers. They wanted to fund the police, but I don't think anybody's saying to fund 911. I haven't heard of that. That would be a new one for me. I think we should just make the response times better. Get humans to these people to help them as fast as possible. And get people actually answering the phone at 911 so that they can have people do CPR or various other things to assist in these moments. I think this maybe is experimentation and playing around in the world of technology. What do you think? Let us know. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com. Do it on your iPhone, your Android device, whatever you got. We want you to make your way over to the website. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on your first dispatch right now.
Oh, that means we're
update.
finally supporting Windows phones.
No, we're not.
Remember,
we're not.
Remember when 2 people a month would ask us when we're going to have that Windows app?
And we responded, when are you going to grow up and get an iPhone?
Do they even sell Windows phones anymore?
I don't believe that they do. I don't know. Let's see. Windows Phone.
I don't know that they're in the marketplace anymore. I think it's
discontinued
Google.
Mobile operating system.
Yeah, it's just the 2 that we're left with. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones, like there's other mobile operating systems that people tool around with.
Oh, or there's just phones that run like Windows, like a really scaled down Windows 10.
Mm-hmm, like a basic version of that. That would make sense. Angel on YouTube says, LMFAO, Sean, that was their solution. I'm saying that the solution sucks. I'm saying that that's not a good solution. We must be talking about people who aren't in cities. We must be talking about very rural people that we're trying to help. And it's not like drones just zoom to a place in 5 seconds. We have, for emergencies like this, helicopters that operate out of our hospitals. The drone may be able to beat a helicopter, but by how much?
I don't know. I don't know what the top speed of my drone is, and I'm sure that it's definitely positively a thing that they're not using the same model as I have to deliver defibrillators.
Well, yeah, because the weight would be a huge issue.
How many drones do you need to carry a body?
Oh God, a
back
lot.
to the hospital.
I've seen somebody hang off of one of the more robust ones.
Yeah, but how fast is that moving with that much weight on it? Is the question.
Yeah.
So then you're not improving anything unless you have a magical drone that can lift up things that are really, really heavy and still travel at that drone pace that's really fast. I just don't know if it does a whole lot for you.
I mean, I think little by little, the idea of drones delivering stuff is going to look like to us, it's going to be like in this in-between spot of a drone that you imagine in your head right now and a helicopter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They'll probably build in that direction. And we missed the ball here. We really did. The move was to put those bank tube things in everybody's household so that we can have a system of bank tubes everywhere, those hydraulic tubes or whatever they are.
Very tenacious D of you.
Is this the thing that they talk about?
Yes.
If we had that, then Amazon could shoot it right into our house, or all our mail could come in that way. That would be a solution. It would be a very complex system.
A catastrophe.
It could work, though.
No, it couldn't.
You just need a lot of tubes.
You couldn't even, you couldn't even equip one neighborhood with that sort of system without eventually, rats, vermin.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of, some kid takes a crap in one just for funsies, and now people are getting crap delivered to them.
Not to mention the fact that the moment you set that up, people will go, oh, now I can really steal stuff with these. Let me just stop all the deliveries going through the tubes right here, and I'll have them all for myself.
Take your chainsaw, the free stuff saw.
It sounds good, though. It sounds good. I want the future to be a little brighter than I think it might be. We'll see. Let us know. And I'm going to get to the update on that daylight carjacking story. Some new information coming in. We don't have enough time right now, so let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back with that. Plus, you and your dispatches. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real
radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
I don't know why I put up with you. You suck. And I don't want to be married anymore. And then he'll be like, but you want my paycheck coming in here, don't you? And then she goes, if you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to stop cleaning the bed sheets when you S in them.
Oh.
And he goes, hey, shut up.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a whole bunch of commotion to watch out for on the roadways. Authorities are clearing up a couple of accidents. The on-ramp from Colonial Drive to I-4 westbound is partially blocked. 3 right lanes are blocked on I-4 eastbound at Parr Street. Traffic is backed up from Colonial Drive, and you can expect delays before US 27 and approaching Osceola Polk Line Road on I-4. If you see traffic troubles, please call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Silk. Feel plenty good. Shop wherever you find groceries. Silk's delicious plant-based beverages help bring a daily dose of goodness to help you feel plenty good. They are rich in calcium and a good source of vitamins A and D to support the health of you and your family. Shop wherever you find groceries.
One of my favorite parts about that mortgage guy Don from thatmortgageguyDon.com is the fact that he is part of the Real Radio family. He does a live radio show every Saturday, and he's answering your questions live on the air on the Home Loans Radio Show. You can listen to it on 104.1 and simulcast on 96.9. He's a true part of the Real Radio family, and that means he takes care of your family. Start the process today with an expert and a friend that you could trust by going to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the book, compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Hey everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show.
From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando. We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had Leaf Filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Help keep our community safe and healthy during National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, April 27th. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent drug misuse before it starts.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, Navage. Breathe easy.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
This is the sound of turning small bets into legendary wins. Only on the Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app. The sound of parlays. The sound of paydays. The sound of watching the game will never be the same. Hard Rock Bet has already paid out millions and millions in parlays to people across Florida. Download Hard Rock Bet now, and if your first bet doesn't win, get up to $100 back as a bonus bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to play. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Discover a career that matters at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Be part of an innovative team delivering world-class health care and benefits to America's veterans. Enjoy robust benefits, work-life balance, and career development opportunities. Join a diverse and inclusive community that values your unique background and skills. A community where nearly 1 in 3 of your colleagues are veterans themselves. Apply now at vacareers.va.gov.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like One Hit Wonders Radio. The greatest one-hit wonders of all time. Ones you definitely remember. And ones that'll make you say, oh yeah. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search One Hit Wonders, and listen now, commercial-free. Free never sounded so good.
The Big Bang Theory, weeknights at 7, 7:30, and 11 on CW18.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GRAND, G-R-A-N-D, GRAND. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Dispensing unsolicited advice on a wide range of pointless topics.
York court overturned the conviction against Harvey Weinstein, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, Harvey Weinstein is going to be released. He's running free. He's not going anywhere. The man is not going anywhere. He was convicted on multiple accounts. He's got another case that he was sentenced to in 2022 for like 16 years. He ain't going nowhere. It's not like he just had this case and it got overturned. The reason this case got overturned is because the judge is an idiot. The judge, I hate when people do this. We have a problem in this country where prosecutors overcharge and judges are stupid. And judges will allow things to happen in the courtroom that can end up with a conviction being overturned. And it's like, with the idea in mind that they're helping out victims, they actually hurt them because the victims get a conviction and then afterwards the conviction gets overturned because they've run afoul of the law because the judge is a moron. That's what happens. That's what happened in this case. The judge in this case with Harvey Weinstein allowed all sorts of women to testify in the case who were not part of the trial. They were not part of any accusations against him. And you're not allowed to do that. So any kind of ruling is going to determine that it was an unfair trial and toss the whole thing out. And then they have to decide, are they going to retry him? If they retry him, they'll probably get him. I mean, nobody has a worse name out there, I don't think, than Harvey Weinstein. Like, the dude is hated pretty universally.
He's a term. It became like, you've been Weinsteined.
Yeah, it's not good. And there's no comeback trail for him as far as I would see. But he's not going anywhere at the moment. We'll see if they retry him. That's always an interesting thing because a trial like that is such an ordeal. That's why it's important you don't screw it up. That's why it's important prosecutors come with the right cases and the right charges, in fact. That's like Casey Anthony. I truly believe she would be behind bars right now if the prosecutors in that case, led by, what was his name? Jeff, I forgot. He ran for office not too long. Jeff Ashton and the prosecutorial team overcharged and came at that case from an angle that didn't make enough sense to the jurors. It was stupid, but it could have ended up in another direction where she was guilty if they just did the right thing. So we got a lot of problems with those areas of our justice system, in my estimation. What do you think? Let us know. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Record us a dispatch right now. Today is, in fact, Sabrina's birthday. Yeah. You got big plans today? You got something on the agenda for after the show or what?
After the show, not like immediately after, but I'll be going to dinner with my lady, and then we're going to the beer spa, which I've heard about but haven't been. But apparently, it's a spa with booze.
Is that the place where you actually are in beer?
So I think so. I've never been before, but it's supposed to be really cool. She has not either, so I'll have to just.
I think so.
You
get a beer soak.
Cool.
Yeah. I've never seen a place like that before. Courtney showed me this on her phone. No, you like actually get into a spa and there's like beer in there, and then
I'm curious to know whether or not it is a waste of beer.
I don't drink it, right? Like
I don't. I imagine the really drunk dude from The Simpsons. Just like swimming around,
just watching the level of beer lower down inside the spa as you sip on that. Bigger. That's a good time right there. Where you go for dinner? Maybe you don't want to say. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a surprise.
Oh,
near the beer
for
spa.
some reason, I thought you might be going to Linda's. I was like, maybe she would pick Linda's.
It was on the table. Who's to say it won't happen during the weekend?
What's your number one spot? Like if somebody goes, you could go anywhere for dinner. Do you have a place that you have in mind that you would go to like that?
A handful. It depends on what we're feeling. Like I love a good 1.5 pounds of snow crab legs. So
really?
I would choose a place that is highly rated with that. I love Linda's very, very much. But I don't know. I like any sort of experience. It really depends on the day and time and who's all going to be there.
Yeah.
But most importantly, my favorite part is that I didn't plan anything and have to worry
That's
about
great. That. Yeah, you just get to cruise along. That's a fun time right there. Alicia says, I was at Linda's last night. It was delicious. Hope you got the spaghetti. The spaghetti is delicious at Linda's. Everybody knows that's what you're supposed to order.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? That seems crazy to me. Spaghetti seems like a wild side. That seems like there are some things that you go, you don't just get that as a side item, but there you do. You get a whole bunch of food.
If you think about it, like last week, Moses DeWitt dropped us off a bunch of chicken parmesans.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones we got were, as you described, Frisbee size, correctly described.
Mm-hmm.
But they also come with spaghetti. So, like, that's kind of... Was that a side or is that part of the entree?
I think that's part of it.
It makes it the biggest entree in the world.
Does anybody get chicken parm just rocking by itself? Just like chicken parm all alone?
I'm sure it's available, or maybe if you get it on a sub, like a sandwich.
I can't even tell Mo what I did with the chicken parm he bought me because I feel like he'll think it's sacrilege. He's the chicken parm guy now.
I have an idea.
Or did you microwave it?
No. Okay. Well, first of all, I didn't eat it during the show because I don't eat during the show.
Pie it?
I did not do that. Okay. No, there was nothing untoward going on. Maybe he will think it's untoward, but I said, you know what I want to do with this? And after I got done with the show, I fired up the toaster and I put the chicken parm between 2 pieces of toast and made a sandwich out of it.
That's okay.
And ate it that way. And I was like, I don't know if Mo would find this to be sacrilege in the chicken parm world.
I don't find it to be sacrilege. I just want to know where you got a piece of toast or a piece of bread that was big enough to house that thing.
No, I was hanging out everywhere. It was glorious. It was just like...
Or if you cut it in half and gave Courtney one too, that's still like a pretty big-ass sandwich.
I did not.
So much. It was so
It was
good.
a lot. It was a lot. Very heavy, too. All right, let's get to this update on the case of a carjacking in broad daylight that we've been discussing on the show. A suspect in the April 11th carjacking near Winter Springs, Florida, claims he was paid to deliver the victim to somebody else and was also given the gun that was used in the attack, according to a federal affidavit obtained by News 6. Jordanish Torres Garcia, 28, is set to make his first appearance in federal court in Orlando on Thursday, they said. He's facing a charge of carjacking resulting in death, which is backed by the affidavit, they said. He waived his Miranda rights following his arrest. During questioning, detectives said he admitted to being the man seen on video using a gun. So he's saying he was the guy who was in the street with the gun and got into the back of the car. He said, yep, that's me, which is huge because it would have been super hard for them to prove, given the masks and all that stuff, who was who and what was what. So he has admitted that was me. I'm that guy. And he threatened Catherine de Aguas Vivas inside her Dodge Durango. According to the court documents, Torres Garcia said somebody met him 30 minutes before the carjacking in the area of Lake Drive in Castleberry to give him an AR-15, which was not loaded to be used in the carjacking. He told investigators he received a call minutes before the incident and was told that she was on the way and that he and another person had to follow her in the green Acura until they reached the stoplight at the intersection of this road where it all happened. He told him he was paid $1,500 to deliver Aguas Vivas to another person who is not identified in the affidavit. That's who he's saying was the person responsible for burning her car and killing this woman. So now what we've learned is that this wasn't random. We all knew that. We all pulled that from the beginning. That this seems to be drug-related, as there seems to be some cocaine and other drugs involved in this case. That this seems to have been a woman who possibly was there to drop off some money for something. This guy says he was paid to get her at gunpoint at this exact stoplight and then bring her to the location where she ended up dying.
God, man. So this is not a carjacking.
No, that's just a murder, right? Like it's a targeted killing of somebody. And all these people are going to face some serious time for this, which they should. It's a terrible, terrible crime. Despite the fact that the person may have been a criminal themselves, who cares? That doesn't give you green lights to do this kind of stuff. The only thing we don't know now is who are the people who, if this guy's telling the truth, who are the people that paid him off? Who are the people that finished her off? Who are those folks? It's a big, giant question. Let's go over to the big show with the dispatch about the beer spa experience. Here we go.
News junkies, your boy Big Show. Happy birthday, Sabby.
Thank you, Big Show.
Speaking about the beer spa, my wife took me to a beer spa in Chicago a couple years ago. It was the first beer spa in the United States at the time. So basically, they fill your tub up with a beer. You soak in beer. The hops and everything that's made with the beer is very good for your skin. But they actually get you to sip on a beer. They give you a charcuterie board and all that. You can do all types of things there. It is really, really cool. Hope you enjoy it. Great show, Sean. I'm praying for you. Hope everything is okay. Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop. Big Show out.
Thank you, Big Show. Appreciate the dispatch.
Nice guy.
Is there, first of all, one thing that needs to be said at the top of everyone's lungs is charcuterie is so underutilized. Charcuterie is
I held my breath to see what you were going to say next.
Charcuterie is awesome. I love it. But we do it like only on special occasions or...
Not my ass. We're like, should we do a light charcuterie right now? Order a bunch of meats and cheeses? All right.
Just a random day? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's living life right there. Because otherwise, we just do it for like when we have guests over. Oh, here's a little charcuterie. But it's expensive as hell to do it. It's not cheap to do charcuterie if you get some real good stuff. But it is awesome. Second of all, if you're in a beer spa, isn't there yeast in beer? Isn't beer made with...
Yeah. I imagine that they probably changed the formula of the beer that you're like physically sitting in.
Because is yeast is bad for the human body, right? Or
it's bad for ladies.
That's what I would think, right? I think it would be bad for just like getting into your body in general, but specifically for women, it seems like. Look, they're not doing this blindly. They've got it all figured out. I haven't discovered the flaw in their plan right now. I know there's something else to it for sure. All right, let's see. Let's do one more real quick. Here is Dispatch Dan talking about these 911 drones.
Hey, two things about drones, I guess.
Beautiful
both
sound.
Times. First, I was at an air show for 2 weeks ago at Sun and Fun in Lakeland. They had a drone company there demoing their food delivery service, which I guess is already in service. And it works automatically. It uses your phone's GPS to locate you. It comes down to a hover. It drops your food or whatever it's delivering down on like this little platform. You take it and it goes away. It's actually pretty cool, but completely unnecessary. And what's also unnecessary is drones in a 911 pre-hospital environment. I wish I was going to dispatch in and bash this idea, but Sean, you've already done it for me. It's such a horrible idea. The problem now is we don't have enough dispatchers answering the phones because the pay sucks and morale is through the floor. Fix that, and somebody will answer the phone in that 1 or 2 or 3 rings, not 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, and you know what? You gotta pay these people. That is a job that comes with a lot of stress. You're on the other end of all the bad things that are happening. Those of us who wander this world and are in complete isolation from all of the bad things that happen around you, it's a happy existence. It's nice. You don't know all the things that are happening unless you're in that world where you're picking up the phone for everything that goes wrong. All right, when we come back, the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
Speaking of everything going wrong, what's coming up on the next episode? Tupac Shakur's estate has all eyes on a civil courtroom and threatened to sue Jimmy Brooks. Simpson producers are now having to explain the recent character death as fans have had all the cows, man. Plus, paging Dr. Masturbation. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio, at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James, Miguel, Ken, and Mike. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
Hey, Central Florida, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team Meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast on this Thursday. And for the rest of the day, we'll expect temperatures to climb into the mid to upper 80s. A high of 87 degrees expected for Orlando under a mostly sunny sky. We'll expect that sunshine to continue as we head into the weekend. Temperatures hold steady in the low to mid 80s all throughout our Saturday and Sunday. But looking ahead into next week, that's where we start to see some changes take shape with temperatures climbing into the low 90s. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Don't miss the best Springfest deals right now at Lowe's. Save big on Stay Green 1 cubic foot garden soil. Get 5 bags for just $10. Offer valid through 5/1. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii while supplies last.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential. But finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Need a reboot? RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Spring has sprung, so let's have some fun. This month, I'll help you reboot your old ride and save up to $8,000 on a new Mitsubishi. So if your old ride's a hunk of junk, don't let it leave you in a funk. You can even drive a new car today with a lifetime warranty, like the Mitsubishi Mirage 43 miles per gallon starting at $15,900. The popular Eclipse Cross, in stock and ready for delivery. Or the 2024 Outlander, 5-star safety rated, starting at $23,900. So if you've been dreaming of driving a new RC Hill Mitsubishi, don't get your wires crossed, because my team works hard every day, and that's what makes us different. So this week, reboot your old ride, and you could save up to $8,000 on a nicer, newer car. But hurry, a deal this good will shut down fast. I'm RC Hill, and I'm your car dealer next door. 2 locations, DeLand and Ocala. See all my trendy rides at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Vehicle purchase price determines actual discount.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Did you know your life insurance is an asset you can sell? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. For almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. And at abacuspays.com, we've created a free policy value calculator so you can find out the worth of your policy in just seconds. There are no fees and no obligations. Get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Learn more at abacuspays.com.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at lifelock.com.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Because the newspapers don't come with cliff notes or potentially offensive accents.
Things happening in the world of entertainment and beyond. Reminder, if you miss any of the show, you can get the perfect, smooth, working in every way that it should podcast over at thenewsjunkie.com. We do have some new software that they've updated to post those, so if there's any issues over the next couple of days, just bear with us. We'll get it all sorted out and fixed in due time. All right, let's get into it. Let's do the next episode.
I see something surprise there in the middle. Am I watching? Do you see the middle clip there?
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with this. I don't know what it is.
Because there's a lot on TV, and you can't possibly keep up
I'm
with
excited.
all of it, even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
Your perfect date.
I'd have to say April 25th.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey,
smoke weed every day.
Ah, yeah. Sean, you know what movie that's from?
No, I don't, actually.
That is from Miss Congeniality.
Oh, okay. That's Sandra Bullock one, right?
Yes, and one of the contestants was asked, what is your favorite day?
Describe your perfect date.
Perfect date. And April 25th made the cut. And making the cut every single day is that mortgage guy, Don. He's going to help cut that stress out of your life, especially when it comes to refinancing or buying your first dream home. Get the process started today with an expert and a friend that you could trust by going to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the book, compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Many things happened today that I could not pick just one. On my birthday, where do you even start? How about this? Serendipitous. 150 years ago, Sean, you remember.
I was not alive.
1874, the man who invented radio was born in Bologna, Italy.
Marconi?
That is correct. That is a point for C-Lane. And then it all kind of goes downhill from here. It was 52 years ago that George Sanders, the Voice of the tiger in Jungle Book OD'd on sleeping pills at the age of 65. His suicide note read, "Dear world, I am leaving because I am bored. I am leaving you with your worries and this sweet cesspool."
Based. Jesus
22 years ago, 2002, Lisa Lefty Lopez of TLC died in a car accident.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't stop there.
They just became TC.
That's right. And both eyes working. 17 years ago, 2007, Monster Mash singer Bobby Boris Pickett died at the age of 69. 15 years ago, Bea Arthur died. And 10 years ago, the Flint water crisis began.
Oh, man.
Happy birthday to me.
Sweet balloon you got there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Jack was nice enough to put it behind my chair, and it startles me about every 15 minutes when I forget it's behind me. And the deaths continue. This one of a apparently beloved character on The Simpsons.
All right, were you familiar with this character?
I don't know who it is.
I recognize him. It's the barfly. It was
Yeah.
Larry the barfly Dalrymple. It was the guy who was always at the bar.
But not Barney.
Not Barney. This was
Is this
pull up a
the
picture of him.
skinnier guy with dark hair?
It's this guy right here.
His background character.
This guy right here.
Oh.
It was always there at the bar.
I don't know who that is.
He first
He
appeared,
kind of just looks like a dejected alcoholic just chilling at the bar.
yeah, like us.
Yeah.
He first appeared back in 1989 during season 1, mostly showing up in Moe's Tavern near Homer and his friends. Then he occasionally would throw a line or two, and then after 35 years, they killed him off on the show. He just straight up dropped dead in the most recent episode. And now a producer has had to explain because of the uproar of diehard fans.
This is such a troll, though, isn't it? They go, "We killed off a main character in The Simpsons." You're like, main character? Who's this guy?
Co-executive producer of the long-running animated sitcom said they meant for Larry the Barfly death to hit the audience hard, even though he never had a big moment on the show. He says it doesn't matter how small Larry's role was because characters on The Simpsons don't die often. It was a huge deal when they do. He says he's sorry to the fans that are upset about the death, but he says that he likes that fans seem to take it as hard as Homer and the gang did because it sparks how much people love the show still. He also said that Flintstone fans wouldn't have flinched if the show killed off the character, the Great Gazoo. I don't know. This is...
Yeah,
where you
I'm
lose
familiar.
me.
A lot of people like the Great Gazoo.
Yeah, I know the Great Gazoo.
Did they kill off that character?
I don't know. But you know what would be wild? Just absolutely wild?
What's that, man?
If somehow somebody new got a hold of The Simpsons, like they got a new executive producer or something, and they decided just to go hog wild in The Simpsons universe.
Kill everybody?
Kill off tons of big characters, have Bart murder some people, just like huge
Lisa's a
drama.
lesbian.
Yeah, all this stuff, like very quickly, all this. They would bring people back to that show if they did it, because otherwise it doesn't seem like anything's happening there in Springfield.
I haven't seen that show in so long.
Me either.
So long. And the death continues. I mean, this person allegedly died many years ago.
Oh, Tupac.
Tupac is right, but thanks to technology, has now made a resurgence, and not in a hologram, but in a diss track that Drake just released, and it features an AI-generated vocal from Mr. Tupac Shakur. Now, Howard King, the attorney representing Tupac's estate, has given Drake 24 hours to confirm that he's going to pull tailor-made freestyle from social media, or all legal remedies will be pursued against him. Started from the bottom, and now you're getting sued, maybe.
Is this kind of an important case? Because I don't know how many cases like this there's been.
Well, we just had the one with the comedian. Why am I blanking right now?
You're right. Yes, you're right.
What is it?
George Carlin. The George Carlin case. And his family won that. Yeah.
So, I mean, not only is the record a flagrant violation of Tupac's publicly and publicity words, the estate's legal rights, it's also a blatant abuse of the legacy of one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. The estate would never have given its approval for this use. In addition, the letter took issue with Drake using Tupac's vocals to diss Kendrick Lamar, saying if they had known each other, they probably would have gotten along really well, and Tupac wouldn't have approved. And then a little part of me wonders, are you sad that you didn't get any of the royalties? And maybe you would have improved it? Who knows? Maybe just take matters into your own hands like this guy is.
Richard Simmons?
Richard Simmons is right, and he's now working on his own biopic, minus Pauly Shore. Yeah, so he made it crystal clear on social media that he was not on board with the biopic that's starring Pauly Shore. Wasn't it only like 30 minutes or something?
Yeah, it wasn't a whole thing. Yeah.
Because he has his own plans. He tweeted out, I just read that a man that I don't know, ouch, is writing my biopic starring Pauly Shore. I do not approve of this move. I'm in talks with major studios to create my own with some help. Wait for this movie. He also issued a statement through his publicist saying, the Pauly Shore biopic does not have my blessing. Some major studios are interested with me being involved in my own story. Who should play me? Tom Cruise, LOL.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Right on top of that, Rose.
What was that? And when you're not in biopics or creating music, you apparently are just saying all the things when it comes to your recently revealed sexuality. Of course, I'm talking about this gal.
Duh.
Oh,
Eilish.
Yeah,
Duh.
Billie Eilish.
Now, it was not too long ago, Vogue had accidentally revealed she was a lesbian, and then she went on to say, like, it was kind of obvious, but also, why do I have to have a whole coming out thing? But now she's coming out with all the lines. The one that was making the rounds on all the social media was that she has been in love with girls her whole life, that she didn't understand until last year. She realized, and I quote Billie Eilish, I wanted vagina in a face. My face, to be exact. Now she's saying she absolutely loves self-love, the physical kind. She's been very vocal about it in a new profile with Rolling Stone, saying that she should have a PhD in masturbation. You know.
As one does.
Same, girl. Same.
You got friends.
Oh, God.
Sounds like a vibrator. Self-pleasure is enormous part of my life, says Billie. Huge help for me. I can't stress it enough. As somebody with extreme body issues and dysmorphia I've had my entire life, she now says, I have learned that looking at myself and watching myself feel pleasure has been an extreme help in loving myself and accepting myself, feeling empowered and comfortable. So get out there and masturbate in front of a mirror today.
Yeah,
folks.
masturbate.
Masturbate all day, every day. Happy birthday to me.
It's her birthday, man.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up, C-Lane. Also, is that this bag from you?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, go ahead and I'll open it right now, shall I?
Uh-huh. Okay, go for him.
Thank you.
Duh.
Oh, it's heavy. Really heavy. I wonder what it is.
It's You're welcome.
Sean,
Take
yours,
that with
under
you.
the seat?
Take that with you today on your journeys. Just blatantly
Bear
just
spot,
hammering
more
on.
like a whiskey. Spy, everybody.
I
I'm messing
have
with
something.
You. No, you don't.
Yeah, I have something for you for your birthday, but I'm gonna have to get it to you.
Okay.
So
with a drone?
No, not
How
drone
convenient
delivery.
would that be, huh?
I will get it to you very, very soon, and it's not going to be the same thing the C-Lane just got you.
Yeah.
Because I think every other year we get you like the same thing. We both get you
we've
like a bottle of
done
liquor.
this a couple times.
It works out just fine, and I appreciate you. And I thank you both for being in my life, and thanks to
Also-
my mom for having me.
lot of fun times being the first person at the liquor store this morning.
He's back again. On the boob tube, it seems like it doesn't care about my birthday. It's the most boring lineup of all time.
Wow.
We have series premiere of Dead Boy Detectives, 2 ghosts working as detectives.
Dead Boy Detectives.
You hated it so much that they're bringing it back again. 2nd season premiere of Velma on Max. And you can catch repeats on late night. Follow your dreams and me on Instagram at Sabrina Ambra. And most importantly, stay with me, Margaret.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina. How insane is that? People hate watched that show so much that
It did great
got
in
the
ratings.
ratings. It was successful because of the people that were hating it, and then now it's around for a 2nd season. So here
I
you go.
thought it was very funny.
Maybe they'll troll even more. Maybe they'll go up against those folks who didn't like it. All right, quick break. When we come back, there's some new AI technology that we should be very, very worried about, but nobody seems to be just yet. We'll see if you are, and we'll hear from you as we roll on Sabrina's birthday. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Authorities are still working on clearing up that accident on I-4 eastbound at Parr Street. The right lane is blocked and traffic is backed up from Colonial Drive. There's slowdowns due to an accident off to the shoulder now on I-4 westbound at Sand Lake Road. And the on-ramp is still partially blocked from Colonial Drive to I-4 westbound. Travel with caution in these areas. If you see any traffic troubles, please call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Direct Auto. Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com. Savings based on discounts can vary. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Are you ready to put some cash in your pocket? Because Real Radio is giving you a chance to win $1,000 by putting $1,000 in your hand. You know the deal with our national contest. We'll give you a keyword at the top of every hour from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And all you have to do is enter it on our website at realradio.fm for your chance to win. With 13 chances every weekday, you'll have plenty of opportunities to win $1,000 in your hand. But there is a catch, because there's always a catch. Right. If you get a call, you need to answer your phone. That's right. The key to winning is picking up your phone when we call. So don't send us to voicemail. This contest brought to you locally by Mills Air.
Mills Air, been in business since 1992. That's over 30 years. Carrier factory authorized dealer. Rebates up to $1,275 for brand new Carrier units. Turn to the experts. Carrier. And you can always turn to the experts at millsair.com.
Hi, everybody. It's Savannah Guthrie here with Hoda Kotb from the Today Show.
You know that saying, you learn something new every day? Well, it is so true.
Yes, every morning on Today, it's those little tips that can help save you time and improve your day.
From the simplest ways to save money right now to incredible kitchen and cleaning hacks that you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning, right here on NBC.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Yes, I've got a leaking...
To leave us a testimonial saying how happy you are with our service, press 1.
But you haven't even...
For all other inquiries, please hang up.
Wait, what?
Hang up and call Frank Gay. We're busy watching the game.
You know what? I think I will.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Man, I'm really glad to tell you about this great sponsor. It's Life Imaging FLA. They've helped save the lives of several of my friends and a bunch of our listeners thanks to early detection of heart disease and early detection of cancer. You know, it's Stress Awareness Month, and one of the things people stress out about is how their health really is, and you don't really know unless you have a scan. Life Imaging FLA can help you get that scan. Matter of fact, they'll give you a free heart scan. There's a few minimum requirements, but this is a value of $699, and you can get in there. It takes about 6 minutes. I was able to go in, and I know my heart is all good thanks to Life Imaging FLA. You pick up your cell phone, you dial pound 250, you say the words free heart scan, and you will be connected in seconds. You'll get the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. When you talk to them about the free heart scan, ask about the cancer screening. That's super important as well. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the words free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds.
Help DEA keep our community safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 27th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
I love playing pranks on my sister, and this deal going on at McDonald's is my chance to take the lead. Enjoy any 2 items for $3.79. From the iconic McDouble, the McChicken, a 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, to even a small soft drink. I'm gonna pair my McDouble with her small fries, but secretly pull her fries out of the bag. She won't even notice. Hey, where'd the fries go? Sounds like my prank just got fried. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Not to brag, but I've been crushing it lately. And all credit goes to frozen drinks from McDonald's. Clean my apartment while crushing an ice-cold Oreo frappe. Love that chocolate flavor. Hint of coffee and Oreo cookie pieces. Crush work in overtime thanks to a drizzly caramel frappe. Even fix my own car while crushing a creamy mocha frappe. Start crushing it yourself with a delicious, refreshing frappe from Mickey D's. There are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's for a limited time, Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, runny nose, postnasal drip, interrupted sleeping. I was groggy at the end of the day.
Allergies and sinus congestion were making Jana miserable. Then, a friend recommended Navage. Navage provides immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Navage helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
Navage gave me instant relief. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes. I didn't have to wait an hour, 90 minutes. I didn't have to wait a minute. I ran the rinse and I felt better.
Stop suffering from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Navage. Navage.
I've had people ask me how I find relief, and I tell them Navage immediately. This thing is amazing.
Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Every 2023 Nissan on closeout. Now at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Get closeout pricing, 0% APR financing, no payments till 2025. Every single Nissan has to go by month end. Sutherland Nissan Orlando, OrlandoNissan.com. Home of the lifetime warranty. See dealer for details.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassey's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, HAPPY, H-A-P-P-Y, HAPPY. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
The biggest stories of the day in all their glory and insanity. You're listening to the...
Legitimately bad at this. There's a Utah hockey team on the way, like another NHL team that's going to be in Utah. And there's a way now, I guess there's always been a way, to monitor what stuff is being trademarked so you can figure out what the team is going to be named before everybody else. So let me make this nice and simple and clear.
Do they not just kind of throw out a bunch of names and trademark those, and then you don't know which one?
So here's how the process works. People know that Utah is getting an NHL team, so the organization files for like 8 or 10 trademarks, so you don't know which one is going to be the name of the team, but one of those is going to be the name of the Utah hockey team. And people guess and look at them. And I looked at what they were going to name this hockey team. The company that owns the team is Ute LLC, and they filed for these trademarks: Utah Mammoth, which is not the greatest name, Utah Ice, the Utah Yetis, Utah Venom, Utah Fury, Utah Blizzard, Utah Outlaws, or Utah Hockey Club, which is reminiscent of Washington football team to me. And one of those is probably going to be the name of the team, and they're not sure what it is right now.
I like the Yetis. That flows.
Yetis is kind of cool because it's ice
Yetis.
hockey, and I could see the mascot being like a big Yeti, and that could be fun. That could be good. Some of them are just bad, and some of them are really unoriginal. I'll tell you what they need to be, though. What they need to be, they're missing the biggest opportunity. A lot of times, you will name your team after an animal that exists in your area. So the Miami Dolphins, for example, right? An animal will be the representative for your team, your mascot, and all that. And there's an animal in Utah that is awesome, that does not get a lot of credit. And
the Utah Mormons.
No, they're not animals.
The Utah multiple wives.
Nope, it's not nothing to do with Mormons. An animal that exists in Utah. Can you think of any Utah? Well, it's the area around Utah, but Utah specifically has a lot of these animals, and they're awesome.
But you don't find it anywhere else, or not as often?
You don't find it it's in a couple of states, but it's nowhere as prominent as Utah. It's not the platypus, but platypi are very cool. That is a cool animal and a dangerous animal. You gotta stay away from those things. But this is an animal that most people don't even think is real. That animal is a roadrunner, and they have them in Utah, and that would be a cool mascot. The only thing we know from Roadrunner is the little meep guy from the Wile E. Coyote cartoons. Most people don't even know that they're real, but they are actually real. It's a real thing, the Roadrunner is. Hang on, let me see if I can bring this up. Roadrunner animal.
Does it look like what we think it looks like?
Kinda. It looks like a adorable little bird, and they're fast as hell. Here's what they look like. They're not nearly as tall as you would think, but
they're cute.
They run real fast. They got this wild-ass tail coming off of them, and they go about 20 miles per hour. It's a chaparral cock, whatever that means.
Ayo.
It's one of those things.
Watch your mouth.
And they're mostly in the desert in these areas, and there's a bunch of different kinds of them even, and they're really cool. And here's the noise they make, just for the record. That's weird.
Sounds like a taser.
It does. That's a strange noise, but that's what they should have used.
Where are you seeing chaparral cock? Because I see on the Utah bird profile, Geococcyx californianus.
That's the scientific name for it?
That sucks.
Californianus?
Yeah.
That's why they call it a roadrunner. Right? That was not a good shot at the names there, I don't think.
Coyote should just make fun of him instead of trying to kill him.
Okay, I don't know if anybody will know this. Didn't the coyote actually catch the roadrunner once, and they didn't know what to do? I thought that I remember.
That sounds like a Family Guy cutaway.
Yeah, it does actually. So is it that? Is it a Family Guy cutaway, or do I remember a moment like when he caught him once, and then he was like, "What do I do with a roadrunner now?"
I mean, the first thing that comes up in the history of Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner is that he couldn't manage to outsmart Roadrunner, but he did find a way to cheat death in over 341 instances.
Holy cow!
Coyote survived fatal incidents while trying and failing to capture the Roadrunner time and time again.
Yeah, he tried the rocket skates.
Apparently, there is, this might have been before because Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote is Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the Merry Melodies cartoon, did that predate Looney Tunes?
I don't know.
It says there was an episode or a cartoon called Supersonic. Wile E. Coyote catches the Roadrunner, but is unable to eat him because he accidentally shrinks himself. It's the only cartoon where he catches the Roadrunner and doesn't let him escape.
Nice.
Did Elmer Fudd ever
get a wabbit?
get a wabbit?
I'm not sure. They just chase after him over and over again. In the cartoons, the bad guy never seems to catch what he's looking for.
It would be traumatizing for the children watching.
I know, but that's what I'm saying should happen with The Simpsons. If they just abandoned all norms, just went crazy and started killing off characters. Marge starts cheating on Homer. She starts
homie.
banging the Ned Flanders guy, whose junk goes down to his ankles.
They actually covered that, didn't they?
Yeah. They like censored him once in the shower, all the way down to his ankles. There is a story about reality TV that I wanted to touch on just for a second here. You guys will remember, I think we all watched at least some of this, the television show The Circle. You remember when that came out?
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I've seen enough clips where it was like, social media, right? But it was a challenge of some sort.
It was a reality show where everybody lived in this same place, but they were in different rooms, and they could only talk to other people through their television and connect with them that way. And they had to try to stick around on the show. And they formed relationships with people and made, alliances and stuff, all through talking to these people in the other rooms. This season, one of the people who's a contestant on the show is AI. They're not actually real.
Oh.
And the other people who are having conversations with this person don't necessarily
Seems like
know.
Cheating. Are they trying to win?
Yes, they're trying to win $100,000, which... what if the AI wins this thing? They said The Circle has never had a contestant like Max before, and that's saying something since Netflix's outrageous reality series has featured famous contestants like Spice Girls' Melanie Brown, Emma Bunton, and a catfisher posing as NSYNC alum Lance Bass. Max takes catfishing to a new extreme in season 6. She's not even a human. For the first time in The Circle's history, an artificial intelligence chatbot is joining the competition. They said they communicate entirely through a social media platform called The Circle. The winner receives $100,000 if they manage to survive the show's 3 weeks without getting blocked and by becoming the top influencer via peer ratings. And these folks don't even know that one amongst them doesn't exist. What a time to be alive, friends. AI is everywhere. It's a weird time. And also in the world of AI, might as well get this out there, cops are trialing some new artificial intelligence technology that will write police reports based on body camera footage, and it takes just minutes. The system has received rave reviews from cops, but strict rules are required to avoid any artificial intelligence blunders. So after an interaction, let's say you get pulled over, if the cop's body cam picks up on it, it will use AI to put together a police report and keep the paperwork out of the hands of the cops. Now, I both like and hate this. I would like if they used it alongside an actual police report from the officer. Because the problem with those police reports is a lot of times cops lie in them. They say that something happened, and then we see the video footage or we see the body cam footage, and they were not telling the truth in their police reports. You can't really just trust that that's the truth. So AI doing it through the body camera is kind of interesting because that would take the officer out of it, but that would also cause issues if they miss things, at least until they got that perfected. But they said they are right now trying to revolutionize the way public safety operates, and they've been trialing the system. We'll see if it works out for them. Before a couple of dispatches, tips at thenewsjunkie.com. Anonymous emails. Says right there on top, big bold letters. Anonymous, please. Hey, Sean.
I don't believe you. Show the camera.
I'm not going to show the camera. I'm keeping it down here.
It's worth a try.
I'm keeping it down here. Well, you'll stay anonymous, Anonymous. This person says, hey, Sean, there are plenty of people who don't want to pay for 911. Did you know ambulances aren't considered to be essential services? Police and fire are. Look at Polk County, where they're underpaid and having to work overtime shifts. Mandatory. They get told at 6 to 8 a.m. you're staying for another 24 hours or you'll have to quit. People don't know how to get the F out of the way of responders. I wonder how many ambulances are currently hugging the wall at TGH at the moment, waiting for a bed. That's a hospital. Helicopters are expensive, like you're billed $30,000 just to start one up.
It might be Tampa General. Because we were talking about Tampa General being the one that has the drones.
Yeah, absolutely could be. And it says helicopters are $30,000 to start up, and they take a few minutes to warm up. I didn't know that. They require 100 by 100 foot landing zones as well, Anonymous says. I don't know if that's true, though, not the helicopter stuff necessarily, but that there are plenty of people who are against 911. I think the vast majority of people are for 911 as a service, but would just want it to function better.
Absolutely.
I mean, even the person who's out there like, F the cops, F the police, all this, when they have an emergency, they're still calling 911. Unless they're insanely extreme in their belief system, they're still going to call 911. And what we need is for, on the other end, the most professional, most skilled people who
I think a better
are properly
system, man. Like just you can have all the callers, but if you or the dispatchers rather, but if there's not a better way to communicate, or I've had instances where, especially in big cities, where you're it's ringing and it keeps
Forever.
ringing and ringing and ringing, and dealt with an emergency in which I was in a different city and needing to get in touch with emergency services elsewhere, and it was nearly impossible. I got hung up on 2 times, and it sucked. I felt absolutely helpless, and so did the dispatcher that I was talking to here.
And it's inexcusable in so many ways. It's like we could do better than this. We need to pay the people a decent wage. So they're going through a tough job. You think they're just answering phones, no big deal. They are dealing with a high stress job. And when bad things happen, they have to listen to them. They have to hear people going through the worst moments of their lives. That sucks. That's not great. But when you call them, you just expect that somebody's going to pick up the phone. It's like the smallest expectation that one could ever ask for at emergency services. It's just not the case sometimes. All right, a couple of dispatches. Here is Solomon talking about roadrunners.
Hey, News Junkie.
Hey.
This is the Kansas Trucker. Happy birthday, Sabrina.
Hey, thank
In
you.
regards to the roadrunner, Willie C. catches him, and then bubbles start popping up above his head on how to cook him, frying, baking, roasting, whatever. And he can't decide, so he lets him go. Woo! Sabrina, my birthday is Sunday.
Happy early
birthday
birthday.
to you, and happy birthday to me. Out. Big
There you go.
6-0.
Thank you. Oh, he's going to be 60 on his birthday, Solomon is. Congrats, Solomon. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Here's Zero Cool. It's his Roadrunner song idea, so hold on tight.
Dream of California, ain't us. Dream of California, ain't us.
Good
You get a
job,
star.
buddy. Yeah, I'll give him a star. Why not? There
Right
you
to
go,
the
Zero
point.
Cool.
I was sent this by a friend of ours. There was like a list of rules that they had to follow making Roadrunner / Coyote cartoons, just so like everything had like consistency. And it was like, the Roadrunner cannot harm the coyote except by going beep beep. No outside force can harm the coyote. Only his own ineptitude or the failure of Acme products.
Oh, okay.
The coyote cannot stop any time. If he were not, he would be a fanatic. No dialogue ever except beep beep. The Roadrunner must always stay on the road. Otherwise, logically, he would not be called the Roadrunner.
All right.
Okay.
The coyote is always more humiliated than harmed by his failures. And whenever possible, make gravity the coyote's greatest enemy. There's a couple more in there, but that's funny that they had like a list of guidelines. Like if when you're writing these, it has to be all this.
Yeah, that's good. That way they keep it on the right track. They usually have that. They have like the Bible for a lot of these shows.
Yeah.
And here are the rules. I want to hear from you. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch right now. Always loved that moment in the show where the coyote, for an insanely long amount of time, would not know that there was no ground underneath him any longer. And he's just sitting there, and then he realizes, and then,
And then an anvil out of nowhere.
Right. They get him again with another one. It's a good time. Here's John the Exterminator talking about coyotes and roadrunners.
So the biggest kick in the teeth to your childhood is learning that coyotes run faster than roadrunners.
Hey, dude.
And that our entire childhoods were just one big lie, weren't they?
Don't do that to us, sir. Don't do that, John. But thank you for the dispatch. An update on TikTok and They said the national ban, whatever you want to call it, it was a way to force them to sell the company, divest the company, or be banned in the app stores in the United States of America. For the record, the major social media outlets like Facebook, believe Twitter, those Snapchat, those kind of outlets, they are banned in China, but it's banned in a censorship ways. It's not banned because they think Americans are like spying on them or something. So this is going to be the first time we really do this on this level with a social media outlet. And TikTok says, we're not going anywhere. They said, we're fighting this. Shou Shu is the CEO's name. You've probably seen him out there. He testified before Congress and stuff. And he's saying they're going to file a bunch of lawsuits, which could stretch this out for a very, very long time. If the lawsuits fail, there might not be a U.S.-approved buyer that has tens of billions of dollars and is not a massive tech company. But government and business leaders are trying to get a gang of investors together to go in on this. China has vowed to block any sale as it considers the app's precious algorithm to be a critical asset that ByteDance could retain no matter what. So you would buy TikTok, but you wouldn't get the algorithm.
Rebuild the entire thing.
Yeah, you'd have to rebuild the algorithm, which is TikTok. That's why TikTok works. It's the technology.
Could figure it out, right?
You could utilize another one, but to me, a lot of the other algorithms suck. Twitter's algorithm in particular is just not very good.
It's not like they're going to sell all that user data either.
I don't
Imagine
know
that doesn't come with the sale, right?
Well, it depends. It depends on what the Chinese government with. This is a complicated mess now, and now it's just going to end up in the courts. We'll see if TikTok can win there. Back in just a moment. We got jury duty on the way in just a little bit.
And
a
Fritz
squatter
just brought me a present.
All right. Okay, got another gift for Sabrina. We'll open that up in the next segment and see what Fritz dropped off for Sabrina. And a squatter has a really interesting excuse to why they should be able to stay in a home. What is it? That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is The Jim Colbert Show.
Later today on The Jim Colbert Show, we get some date night ideas with Danny Meyering in the Date Night Done Right segment. Then Glenn Klausman brings us a case for Colbert Court. Plus, all week long, we'll have tickets to see Dave Matthews in Tampa. Plus, 4 shots at winning $1,000. All that and your calls, texts, and talkbacks later today.
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
Authorities are working on clearing up that accident on I-4 eastbound at Parr Street. The right lane's still blocked there. There's a multi-vehicle crash blocking the shoulder on I-4 westbound at Sand Lake Road. Travel with caution through there, and the on-ramp from Colonial Drive to I-4 westbound is still partially blocked. Just travel with caution in all these areas. If you see any traffic troubles, please call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Don't miss the best SpringFest deals right now at Lowe's. Save big on Stay Green 1 cubic foot garden soil. Get 5 bags for just $10. Offer valid through 5/1. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii while supplies last.
Moments like hearing my cat purr good morning mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib. Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Hey there, homeowners. Russ Rollins here. Are you tired of staring at a cold, unused pool? It's time to make a change. Spring is the perfect time to add solar heat to your pool and enjoy it year-round. Solar Source customers, they enjoy family time, nighttime pool parties, movie nights, birthdays, and even low-impact workouts. Don't let your pool be a monthly expense with no enjoyment. Schedule a free consultation from solarsource.com/monsters. Remember, friends of Russ Rollins save even more money.
Discover a career that matters at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs.
Be part of an innovative team delivering world-class healthcare and benefits to America's veterans. Enjoy robust benefits, work-life balance, and career development opportunities. Join a diverse and inclusive community that values your unique background and skills. A community where nearly 1 in 3 of your colleagues are veterans themselves. Apply now at vacareers.va.gov.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I love playing pranks on my sister, and this deal going on at McDonald's is my chance to take the lead. Enjoy any 2 items for $3.79 from the iconic McDouble, the McChicken, a 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries to even a small soft drink. I'm gonna pair my McDouble with her small fries, but secretly pull her fries out of the bag. She won't even notice. Hey, where'd the fries go? Sounds like my prank just got fried. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Not to brag, but I've been crushing it lately. And all credit goes to frozen drinks from McDonald's. Clean my apartment while crushing an ice-cold Oreo frappe. Love that chocolate flavor. Hint of coffee and Oreo cookie pieces. Crush work in overtime thanks to a drizzly caramel frappe. Even fix my own car while crushing a creamy mocha frappe. Start crushing it yourself with a delicious, refreshing frappe from Mickey D's. There are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's for a limited time, Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show. From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember, see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like One Hit Wonders Radio. The greatest one-hit wonders of all time. Ones you definitely remember. And ones that'll make you say, oh yeah. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search One Hit Wonders, and listen now, commercial-free. free never sounded so good.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, HAPPY, HAPPY, happy. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Watching the world burn with some friends since 2007.
A little more time with the show today by sending us a dispatch. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com to do that. You can learn more about what's going on over here. Today is Sabrina's birthday. We'll get into gift
21, baby.
From Fritz in just a moment here. I did just see that, and this is why I'm like, I wish every elected official just stopped doing anything, because I think the stuff that happens when they do stuff, it's like the dumbest stuff happens. The FCC just voted to reinstate net neutrality, which was one of these things that everybody argued over, and it was a thing that was like, sounds good by the name, but the opponents argued, you don't need net neutrality. Like, we don't need this plan. It's not going to be a bad thing. And the people who are for net neutrality were like, oh, doom and gloom, all these bad things are happening. And I go, well, whatever they were saying was going to happen doesn't seem to have happened, right? So
but you always got to be prepared for nothing to happen.
Well, like, our internet is faster than it's ever been and continues to get faster at a pretty rapid pace. Mobile internet is the same. Internet is relatively affordable. You know, a lot of things are expensive right now, but for instance, I have a fiber line. It's very, very, very fast. And I think it's less than $100 a month for that.
And I steal Sean's internet, which is free for me, and it is super fast.
I do too, actually, yeah.
We run some real long cables from my house out to everybody else.
Very pointed antenna, straight to my Wi-Fi router.
They're like, we're going to do it. We're reinstating net neutrality. And I go, clearly we don't need it. We don't need the thing.
Pretend like I've never heard of net neutrality. What does it mean?
Layman's.
All right, I think in a nutshell, this is what net neutrality is.
I think isn't a great start.
You can bring up the Wikipedia if you want to, net neutrality, to fact check me. But I believe net neutrality means that all of the internet carriers have to treat all content the exact same way.
You sure about that?
And they're not allowed to have like different tiers of access to the internet.
Slow down speeds for some and make some faster.
Exactly. The problem with that is...
So then everybody has to pay...
Everybody has to pay the same amount. And the problem with that is the way that the infrastructure is built right now. I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but if you're watching Netflix, it's not connecting to some crazy server far, far away to play your Netflix title. That could lead to buffering or quality issues. Each of the internet providers in different cities have these big setups. And so you're locally connecting to all the content. And Netflix keeps all this stuff updated when they drop some new content out there. But they give Netflix faster access to things so that all of their customers can have a good experience. And the way this is looked at is, well, that's not being fair. Netflix should pay the same price that everybody else is paying. Yeah, but Netflix being faster benefits the consumer that's paying for the internet access to begin with, right? I think that's it in a nutshell. But the bottom line is, if we haven't had it for the last, 8 years or whatever, I don't know that we need it, because nothing has gone to hell in a handbasket as far as the internet is concerned.
That is true.
This is one of those things where I'm like, are we fixing something that's not broken? We do that so often.
It made me buy one of those extenders, and I swear it really doesn't work that well.
Oh, we got a Wi-Fi extender?
Yeah, they're like, trust me, the way your house is set up, do you go to the backyard? You're going to need this. And I go, okay. Does make sense. Except it doesn't. It took me 40 minutes to download something today.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. You need to get Austin on it.
Too.
Austin's your guy. He's your Huckleberry.
I won't mention that last part of the sentence.
To set that up.
Awkward.
He made my whole internet setup over here too, and I don't know. I don't know that we need this. I think there's so many major problems in this country that should be dealt with before this. Like, our economy is sucking right now. We should focus on that.
On the anniversary of Flint, Michigan's water crisis, we're going to ban TikTok and stuff.
Not just Flint, Michigan. We have multiple cities, St. Louis among them, a bunch of cities in the U.S. with a water system that is rusted, corroded, and disastrous. We have bridges that can be taken out by these shipping container ships, container ships, I guess I should just call them. We've got all kinds of infrastructure issues everywhere you possibly look. And then we go, here's what we're going to do. We're always focused on the wrong thing. It's just stupid to me. Let's focus on something right. It's Sabrina's birthday. And the right thing to do is let her see what is in this box that Fritz just dropped off here.
Look at it, first of all.
All right.
Beautiful. Obviously, I don't know if it's more telling of my age or just personality, but I love a good box.
Well, we got you the box.
No indicators on the box that Fritz gave you as to what it is. I can't get anything from that.
It is lightweight, but I could tell that there's...
Did I see twine? Was that that's
I'll be keeping
classy
that as
wrapping.
Well.
That's Miss Fritz's touch right there. Miss Fritz.
It looks great. It looks very professionally put together. It's about the size of a bread loaf.
Yeah.
And
all right. Is it bread?
It could be.
Okay. Just open it up and see.
Oh gosh, I have to be very
careful. You can't
careful.
pronounce what's in there, by the way.
I can't
what?
because I can't read. All right. Oh, okay. I mean, can I though? Says happy birthday, Sabby.
Mm-hmm.
Tete a tete, which translates to tit for tat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, multiple gifts. First of all, look at that.
The white sage. That's Palo Santo.
Palo Santo.
And then that is selenite, and they are for protection.
Oh, thank
you. Wow.
Am I supposed to put this?
You just put it wherever you want.
Am I supposed to burn this, and then am I supposed to eat this?
You can burn it, yeah.
Well, you eat that thing?
Honestly,
No, you
it
don't
smells
eat that.
delicious.
It looks like a piece of chalk.
I just licked it. Doesn't taste like anything.
All right.
So I feel poisoned. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I feel protected already.
That's
we
from
have
Darcy.
is from
And then it's from both of us.
You know my favorite bird, Sean and Celine, right?
Yeah.
Talk about a great shirt. It is.
It's embroidered too.
With the birds, that the great tit bird right there for me too. This is incredible.
You are getting some good shirts for your birthday.
Yes. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
You got it. That's where they belong, right there.
Birthday. All day.
Fritz, super nice of you.
Hey, thank you.
And very thoughtful. You're a
Really
thoughtful gift
appreciate
giver.
it. I love this shirt so much.
We want to
Now
see
go
what you
home.
have to
It's
say.
not Wednesday.
No,
See you guys.
stick with us for as long as you will. We'll take you for as long as we can get you today.
And he said that I get 10 extra points next week for Fritz.
No.
I said 8. She's inflating it.
We're cutting that down to none. 0. I want to hear from you today. Let us know what's going on in your world. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch right now. When we come back, we'll get to that squatter who has a very interesting excuse on why they're staying in the house. Jury duty is coming up and a whole lot more. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
You know you can always text us, unless you're driving, at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
This is Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
We'll start with football, where the lives of 32 young men are set to change forever tonight when the NFL Draft's first round takes place. It's in Detroit. Florida State edge rusher Jared Verse, he's expected to be one of the top defensive players to come off the board somewhere in the middle of the round. And Hoops Now, the Magic will host the Cavaliers tonight. It is Game 3 of their playoff series. Orlando will be looking to dig out of an 0-2 hole there. I'm Scott Davidson.
The superbly versatile all-electric EQB from Mercedes-Benz. It's impressively techy and surprisingly roomy, with available seating for up to 7. The vehicle is all electric. The feeling is all Mercedes. Learn more at mbusa.com/EQB.
Need a reboot? RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. This month, I'll help you reboot your old ride and save up to $8,000 on a new Mitsubishi. So if you've been dreaming of driving a new RC Hill Mitsubishi, don't get your wires crossed, because my team works hard every day, and that's what makes us different. But hurry, a deal this good will shut down fast. I'm RC Hill, and I'm your car dealer next door. 2 locations, DeLand and Ocala. See all my trendy rides at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 27th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando.
Did you know it's Stress Awareness Month? There's a lot of things to stress about. One of the things that people stress about, though, is how their health is. You really don't know unless you have some sort of symptom. Guess what? Life Imaging FLA can help you with that. Early detection of heart disease and early detection of cancer is a game changer when it comes to terms and treatment. And I was able to go to Life Imaging FLA, had my heart scanned, and guess what? I had nothing to stress about. My heart is really good. But other people have gone and found out they had blockage. Get over to Life Imaging FLA now and get this free heart scan. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. There's a few minimum requirements, but this is a value of $699, and it is worth it. Life Imaging FLA. When you talk to them about the free heart scan, also inquire about cancer screening. That's super important as well. Life Imaging FLA. You'll get the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My air conditioner is blowing hot.
For air conditioners making a funny noise, press 1.
No, it's...
Try to listen to the whole message before making a selection.
Sorry.
For air conditioners blowing cold, but not quite cold enough, press 2.
No, it's blowing hot.
I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Well, can we speed this up?
Don't get grumpy with me, or I'll take you back to the main menu.
No, anything but that. Please don't send me back to the main menu.
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Bet if I'd called Frank Gay, I'd already be getting my problem solved.
But you didn't call Frank Gay. So, what do we do now?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your air conditioner is blowing hot, you need a solution now. A helpful operator to guide you, all your options explained, and your problem fixed fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
If you're ready to pull your hair out, press 7.
Ah! That's the Frank Gay way. FrankGayServices.com.
Yo, it's Angel from the Monsters. You want a big green egg? For the lowest prices anywhere, you got to go to my friends, Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up your big green egg so that you are cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to wassiesmeatmarket.com for your big green egg today.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations like One Hit Wonders.
This is the story of a girl. I'm not safe, but I'm not well.
Just search One Hit Wonders and listen now on your free iHeartRadio app.
It's the Sheet. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the Sheet. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the Sheet. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the Sheet. Less wrinkles on your clothes? You know it's the Sheet. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the Sheet.
People who suffer from allergies use Nasal Guard to prevent them. Nasal Guard's innovative gel and spray products protect you from all airborne allergens, no matter what the forecast holds. Visit Amazon, Walmart, or NasalGuard.com today. Breathe better this spring. NasalGuard.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Preparing you.
For the impending robot uprising.
This is the news.
Dispatches on the way before we get out of here today. We'll get to all of that in a second, but first, it's going to get weird just for a moment or two. All
right.
All right, just buckle in and strap yourself in tight. I wanted to bring up something.
They did not provide me with buckles.
Sorry, there's none in that studio for you, but just hold on to something if you can, because I have to read this, I think, to get the point across. Otherwise, I'm just talking out of my ass over here. And what I've noticed is a trend specifically on Reddit.com, which was down for at least a little while today. I don't know if it's back up or what.
I don't know if I can get back to it yet. Let's see.
They did a revamp. They rebuilt the website, and it hasn't been functioning fantastically since they relaunched it. So I don't know if it's to do with that.
Okay.
Or...
I could get to one of my things, but then when I went to the homepage, it says, nope, it's broken.
So Courtney reads Reddit from time to time, and she'll find these posts. And every time she finds one of these posts and she shows it to me, I'm like, that is not a woman. That is not a woman. And here's an example, okay? This isn't one that she found, but this is an example almost exactly like these. So here's a post that was on Reddit, and it says, is this normal for thongs? And it says 100% using a throwaway for this. There's some stuff in here that's going to come back to haunt me. 100% using a throwaway for this. A throwaway is an account that you create just to make a post so you could stay anonymous. But I started just wearing thongs for the first time recently. Originally, because I was tired of VPL on leggings. I don't even know what that is. VPL on leggings. And I don't like going commando, they said. I'm also a freshman in college, and thongs weren't really allowed in my household. Super religious, yada, yada.
Visible panty line.
Oh, okay. All right.
That is not what I was going to go with for PL.
What'd you...
That's a promo.
That one is not airable, I don't think. So
I'm going to do it anyway.
They said, so I never got around to them despite being 20 years old. Anyway, now for the TMI part. The actual feeling of wearing a thong is way too stimulating. And I even tried Googling this, and I really think that it might just be me, but I'm sorry, it's literally a string that I could feel rubbing my BH when I walk around. It doesn't feel painful or bad in and of itself, but it makes it so hard to focus, and the elevated levels of moisture have meant needing to bring an extra one on days where I do wear them, just in case I need to change them. Wow. I don't know. I'm looking for advice, and I'm trying to vent. Blah, 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 blah. And when I see these, Courtney will be like, what the hell is this? And I go, that's a dude. That's a dude. That's a man in a basement who is writing things. So many of these things that go viral, they're going viral because men are reading them and upvoting them.
Creep.
And all the men are like, oh, yeah.
You didn't know that. You wear a thong?
Yeah, panty lines.
She's getting turned on by the thong. And every time I read it, I go, I have known a lot of women. I've lived with women. I have talked to many women. and in my experience, women don't talk like this. They don't talk. There's a way that a guy talks when he's pretending to be a woman, and it's easy to notice for me for some reason. When a guy pretends to be a woman, he talks just like in the here's one way where you can see this. If you ever go back and watch the 90s movies, we watched one the other day that was so unbelievably sexist.
Like when they switch roles?
No. It's where the girl wants to be a Playboy bunny, or she was a Playboy bunny.
House Mom.
Yeah. House Mom. Rewatching that movie.
That's so funny, though.
It's insane, right? And it's so clearly Yeah, with Anna Faris. It's so clearly written by men. And all the things that are done in the movie, like, no, women don't talk like that. Women don't operate like that. It's clearly like in another voice.
That's how I feel about like the the way lesbians were portrayed in the 90s. Like the movie that just boiled my blood was Chasing Amy.
Okay, yeah.
Ben Affleck. I think he wrote that or directed it, something.
No, I thought that was Kevin Smith.
Maybe that was it. But it was like, all Amy needed to do was find a hot guy to not be a lesbian anymore. But who was her girlfriend? This butchy gal who wanted nothing to do with it. I'm like, this is not how it works.
I have that
Sometimes it does.
I have that same kind of hatred when I watch the critically acclaimed, in air quotes, David Lynch movie Mulholland Drive, where the one lady she has amnesia, and then the hot lady is trying to like seduce her, and I'm like, watch, they're gonna get bedded down, and then she's gonna start remembering, and it's supposed to be this poetic thing, and it actually happened, and I almost turned the movie off. Like, how is this 97% on Rotten Tomatoes?
It's like Penthouse letters. You think women were writing those Penthouse letters? No, of course not. Women don't have any interest in doing that stuff to begin with, for the most part.
Now, mind you, there are conversations that women have with other women that could certainly involve the context, perhaps, of what you just read, but it's certainly not put that way to everyone else.
Right.
If you have people just in a regular conversation, like on the News Junkie fan Discord, let's say, it's hard sometimes, and they're even pointing this out in chat, like Behaw. I think very often when I'm talking to girls in the News Junkie platforms, and I'm pretty sure it's just a dude, it's harder to tell when you're just having regular conversations, but when something is sexual, it's just not it's the way a guy thinks girls would be. Like, here's an example. When you see a movie and girls who are like in their teens or like early 20s are having a sleepover, they're jumping around on the bed and hitting each other with pillows,
Making out.
They're all in their underwear and they're making, it's like, what is this? This is not a thing. It's all like this weird fan fiction that middle-aged dudes are writing.
That's exactly what it is.
And then it feeds into the machine where other guys are like, oh, this is hot. Look what this girl said. And then round and round you go. And there's no woman involved in this at all.
So now can we just create another subreddit where we take that, and there must be a way in the back end to find the IP, right?
Yeah, maybe. If you like sued for it or something, you could get that.
Oh, really? You can't just like open it up and see and determine that this was a dude in his mom's basement?
I don't know. You would have to. Well, you could
they
go
don't send a male or female packet along with
No, but you could, just get an address, and then you see who lives at that address and narrow it down by age. I mean, I feel like a creep right now with what I'm saying, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
To get the address and stuff would be hard because they just created that account solely to post that post. Yeah, and then they don't put any real. Yeah, they don't put any real information with it. It's just so often it's so
Mom,
clear to
they're
me.
talking about me on the radio.
It's nothing to do with an actual woman or any kind of woman's issues. All right, here we go. We got to jump into this. Running a little bit behind, but we'll be fine. Here we go. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention. Before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass, you're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
Jury duty brought to you by the one, the only Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. 866-CALL-MO, 866-CALL-MO, or go to justcallmo.com. After an accident, it is on you to make the smart decisions, and I know you will. And so when picking an attorney, the decision, as far as I see it, is obvious. You call Mo, 866-CALL-MO, or go to justcallmo.com. There is a homeowner who has died, and a squatter is now in that person's home in a Sebastian, Florida neighborhood.
Of course.
Fatality. They said people in this neighborhood are concerned about fires from this house, which they believe is quartering squatters after this woman died. Officials responded to a fire in the neighborhood earlier this year. It turned out to be a burning RV. Caught fire in the middle of the night again last week. They said it could have destroyed everybody's house in the neighborhood. So obviously these people want this person out of this house. The person who's squatting in the house said, the homeowner told me to stay here. So they said that the deceased person said that.
In that case, we'll take your word for it.
I was allowed to stay here. And they said, there's nothing the city can do without direction from the property owner. and the property owner is dead. She was 84 years old.
To like next of kin that could make that decision?
Yes, it would then go to next of kin, and it would travel along. The ownership would, but they haven't even determined who that is, I guess, just yet, because this happened recently. So it's like squatting on steroids, where these people are saying, we're not going anywhere, and you can't make us because the lady who is dead told us we could stay here. Meanwhile, Biden pardons 11 people and shortens the sentences of 5 others convicted of nonviolent drug crimes.
Oh, that's an option?
And
I thought it was you pardon or you don't pardon. I didn't know he could go, let's shave some time off.
You commute the sentences. So it just says you're done. Your sentence is up. But you still have this on your record.
Oh, yeah. Because you could pardon somebody even after they've already
died.
Died or finished the sentence.
Yeah. And I didn't know this, but April is Second Chance Month. So that's why a lot of times presidents will do this in the month of April, where you'll issue these kind of pardons.
If I would have known that, I would have screwed up in March.
Yeah, for real.
And when I see it's nonviolent drug offenders, like if this is somebody selling some weed in the neighborhood, who cares about that person being in jail? So good on him for that, if that's the case. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will get into your dispatches. We'll see what's going on in your world. We'll continue to celebrate Sabrina's birthday as we hear from you and your comments on that. And guess what? Flying cars are here, friends.
Thank God.
It's happening. What's going on? I'll let you know. The details are coming up next on the News Junkie.
Happening next.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
We have an earlier accident causing a bit of delays on a Popka Vineland Road northbound at I-4, and traveling on I-4 this afternoon, you can expect your regular pockets of congestion. Around the perimeter of I-4, it's pretty mellow on State Road 429, no major problems on the Greenway, and it's smooth sailing so far on Florida's Turnpike. But if you see any traffic troubles, please call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
What could you do in 15 minutes? How about a premium oil change? At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, our certified technicians will guide you in, use only premium products, and get you back out on the road in no time. Quick, easy, trusted. That's Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
San Jose's Original Mexican Restaurant is now open in Altamont. Visit sanjosesoriginal.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
You can tell spring is in the air thanks to that thick coat of pollen that covers everything from your car to your house. And if you suffer from allergies, this can be a tough time of the year. So breathe easy this spring with Renewal by Andersen's energy-efficient windows and doors. Improved indoor air quality is just one great benefit. Renewal by Andersen's beautiful design with a variety of color options bumps up your curb appeal, too. And during their 30-day spring sale, you can save $325 on every window and $825 on all patio doors. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit RBAFLA.com for details. Expires April 30th. Some restrictions apply. And if you're looking for a new career, great news. Renewal by Andersen is now hiring experienced window and door installers. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go to RBAFLA.com for details. License number CGC 1527613.
let's watch TV. What do you want to watch? Big Bang.
It's one of my all-time favorites.
It's Big May on CW18.
Every night at 7 o'clock.
Bang, bang. And it doesn't get any bigger than the Big Bang.
Sounds like a party. Did someone say party? Party's my middle name.
Let the good times roll.
Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah, this is it.
The Big Bang Theory. Weeknights at 7, 7:30, and 11. Part of Big May on CW18.
Still funny.
I know! From sunrise to sunset, West 2 News on CW18 has you covered. Mornings from 7 to 10, start your day with Central Florida's most accurate forecast from First Warning meteorologist Kelly Ann Klass.
You'll always have a clear view of what's ahead.
Then tonight at 10, get caught up and know what's happening now with Stuart, Michelle, Tony, and Darren.
It's all in a day's work, and our work never stops.
AM or PM, West 2 News on CW18 has you covered.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show.
From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
Help keep our community safe and healthy during National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, April 27th. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent drug misuse before it starts.
Think orange for your next vehicle. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you deserve better. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. W-I-N. WIN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Radio, 104.1.
He won't hesitate to call you out when you're being a little ASCII. This is...
Creed is in the middle of a comeback right now, and I'm here for it. I am fully here for it. I'm seeing like younger people getting into Creed. I'm seeing they're back on tour. There was some cruise that they were on.
There was just a video on one of the Barstool accounts where Creed was playing, and it was like one of their biggest hits.
Higher.
I think it might have been that one. It wasn't Higher.
No, it was Higher. If it's this one that I have right here, it says, imagine being a few beers deep with your boys on a cruise ship and hearing Creed perform Higher for the first time in 12 years.
Let's see it. No, that's not it. This is in an indoor venue.
Come on, let's go. This is on a cruise.
That's a cruise? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, though. And
Good
this
for
was
Scott.
Look this up so we can see who else was on this. This is part of this Summer of '99 cruise, and that's kind of a big thing right now to have cruises with a concert. There's an emo
it's
one.
Literally just it says Creed Cruise.
Oh, that's it. That's all.
So they had week 1, which was I guess just happened, and that was with Creed being the main people. 3 Doors Down.
Okay.
Buck Cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Is that? Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
If you ever have 15 minutes to spare and want some laughs, watch Buck Cherry's introduction. I think it was like some German festival, but usually the part where they
willkommen Sie Buck Cherry
instrumental, and it's the time where the main singer should have been like, "This is about a crazy girl that I once knew," and get into the song. He talked for 15 minutes.
Oh no!
Where the band was like, "All right, man, let's do this
let's get
thing."
to it.
They had Buck Cherry, Tonic, Vertical Horizon, Fuel, the Verb Pipe, Tantric,
Wow.
Dishwalla.
Wow.
Louis.
Oh, you mean the Verve Pipe got back together? It wasn't just that Vanderweed singing his own song at karaoke?
I mean, very well. Could have been Eddie Trunk with the Power Hour and Sugar, the new metal party. And then I guess next week, it seems to be all the same people with the addition of Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Oh,
because Jimmy's Chicken Shack was too busy playing Earth Day Birthday. Rocking out.
Right.
Hey, this is an age thing. I told Courtney, I said,
"Oh, this is great."
I said, "Jimmy's Chicken Shack is at Earth Day Birthday," and she said, "Is that a food vendor?"
Gotta be honest.
I was like, she's never heard of the band Jimmy's Chicken Shack, and I go, that makes sense.
And then when I looked him up and I listened to the most popular song, I was like, sounds familiar.
You mean Do Right?
Honestly, it just
one?
sounded like all the.
We'll make the bed up straight. I always stay out late.
It sounds, you're right, it sounds like every other 90s rock band that was around at that time. But that's what people want to hear, I guess. They're on this cruise ship. So,
you know what it proves to me, Sean?
What?
It proves to me that no one hates you, Scott Stapp. You just got to go away for a little bit and let people breathe and
walk
listen
around
to
naked
other
with a backpack
stuff.
on.
It's like he thought people honestly hated him and he was really depressed. It's just like
sad.
Just stop for a little bit. Just chill out. Like we love your band. Just let us think.
Yeah, the craziest thing is this comeback is big based on some of the stuff that Fritz was just mentioning there. This guy at one time put not 1, 2 guns to his head.
Yeah.
And was about to pull the trigger.
Ambidextrous, huh?
I don't know. I don't even know if he could pull that off, right? I don't know, but he was going to try. He was going to try.
Dude, that is a sad yet very interesting question.
I don't know if your brain would be able to do that, or if just one would go off.
Also,
or
what a damn mess.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a disaster. But then he didn't do it, and he just started shooting at the walls in his house.
Which is perfectly legal.
And then he tried to jump off a building, and some rapper found him on the ground.
Yeah.
And I
it's
forgot
me,
who
Busy
it was.
Bone. Want an
It was
apple?
something like that. It was some rapper that had found him on the ground and helped him out. Then he had like paperwork with him, and he thought the federal government was coming after him. It was in the middle of a
I remember
huge
that
breakdown.
video where like someone had pulled up next to, was it cops or just like a fan who videoed him?
I
but
think
he
it might
just
have
had
been just a
backfire. He's
fan.
like, the aliens are after me.
Yeah.
But he, like Fritz was saying, got very depressed, and then was like trying to get this solo thing going after getting the mental help that he needed.
He had to try to reinvent himself.
And I remember he was at, what was like that rock magazine that used to have an award show?
Rolling Stone.
No.
Alternative Press?
Yeah. It was like
AP.
Yeah, the AP Awards. And they invited him on, and he was supposed to sing a song with another band. And from the story that I heard is that the wife like pulled aside the band and was like, please don't make fun of him. He's really excited, but he's very scared you guys are going to make fun of him.
Oh, no.
And then they did not, and it turns out Scott had a great time and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, look at him now. They're back.
He's
People
back
are
at it.
into him.
Dude,
yeah.
Pull up the link that I just sent you because it made me so happy when I saw this. This was on Barstool Backstage, their Instagram account.
All right.
And it's they're playing One Last Breath, which you'll recognize.
I love that
And
one.
all the dudes in the balcony are shirtless and just they're there for it. They are so excited to watch
All
Creed.
right. Let me see if we hit this. I thought, what do you guys
Now
think
I'm
is going
thinking
on
about
here? What do you guys think is going on here? Is Scott Stapp from Creed stuck on that cruise ship with all those Creed fans for the whole time?
No.
No.
You don't think so?
His own suite.
No. I understand that they probably put him up in a nice big suite and stuff, but is he just, if he walks around, if he wants to go get something to eat or something, is he
probably.
just with everybody else? Or are they like choppering them in? They do the performance and they fly them away from the cruise ship.
Well, they do
They're
have
going to the
like,
Bahamas.
yeah, they do have VIP levels because Joseph Martins was telling me about that. So they do have like talent levels where they have their own pool tables, their own deck, and things
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
I can
wow.
see that happening. My friend worked the Star Trek cruise, and they have celebrities on there, and especially like the bigger names, like they had liaisons the entire time. And so if they wanted to go out and about, it was still somebody that needed to kind of keep track.
Right.
Yeah.
And give them their room.
I was just picturing getting on the elevator and you're Scott Stapp and some guy's like, I'm the biggest fan of Creed, and just looks up at you and
He's
you go,
like, 4, please.
Yeah, he's like, thank you very much.
oh, God, do I have to hang out with this person the whole time?
I think
my now.
I think they have like areas for them, but they could also, I think, tender them on and off the boat. I don't know how hard it is when the boat's going full speed.
Oh, you mean like a yacht could pull up and then they could get brought onto the boat with a little boat?
Like a dinghy?
I think so. It's hard. So there was like a Dave Matthews and Friends cruise once. And it was right when he was touring in support of that solo album he did or whatever. And they had a bunch of different people. And the plan was, I think it was like Royal Caribbean. They were going to play at the private island. And so you get off the boat and the concerts are at the private island. And then there's more concerts on the boat. And the private island got rained the F out. And that was like the main thing. So everybody had to get back on the boat and they had to tender them between boats to play for both crowds.
Oh, wow. Really? Yeah. So this seems like a strange thing, but it's really popular right now. Like to go on
that 90s one coming up in 2025 I was telling you about, and that's all like your top 40 hits from back in the day.
Big acts, big names that they're bringing on there.
I want to
So that has got to be big money that they're paying, I would assume, to get these people out there.
The only cruise I want to go on is a one-hit wonder cruise where they just play the one song and it's like, next! The next band comes up.
All right.
Oh, I remember that song.
Hey.
Next!
That would be the case for like half the people on that Summer of '99 thing that you were reading through. Yeah. Tonic, Tonic had one song, I think.
You could only see.
Yeah. And it's a good
EDM
song.
version of it.
Yep.
But then Tonic keeps playing, and you're like, okay, Tonic.
Oh yeah, they did this one too.
I had about enough of it. You need bands with like big catalogs of stuff. Like if it was a punk cruise, get some Social Distortion on there.
Oh yeah.
Get Rancid.
You remember Sponge?
Oh yes, Wax of Static used to be one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Plowed was a great song. Yeah,
But then there's also
Are we
some,
going on this cruise, Sean? Come on.
We're doing it right
Let's
now.
do it.
Now, like the just the crowd that it might bring is the problem in which I find myself like, do I want to spend 4 days on this douche cruise? Or I mean, like,
Wait, are you talking about for Creed? With Creed being the band?
I mean, a whole balcony of shirtless dudes. What do they do afterwards?
Oh yeah.
Let's smash cans on our head.
Let's drug
hit
pick
on the
up
girls.
Did you just say let's drug?
Let's drug.
It's exactly what they would be doing.
That's the episode name.
Well, technically, if you're really high, you got to say it the easiest way possible.
Let's truck.
Yeah. All right, let's work on some of your dispatches. Let's see what you got going on in your world. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on your first dispatch right now. Here is Skip a Style with a dispatch for Sabrina.
What up, junkies?
Hey.
I want to preface this message by saying that I'm not one to lie to people to protect their feelings or tell them something that's not true just to make them feel good about themselves or whatever, anything like that. I don't like that. I don't like doing that.
I'm scared.
With that being said, Sabrina. I don't know if it's because today's your birthday or the Hitachi was hitting just right this morning.
Oh my God. Dude, what?
You know what? He listens enough to remember the brand of my back massager.
Brand loyal.
You want to hear the rest of what he says here?
Please, yeah.
I'm just in that good of a mood.
Oh.
But I've been watching y'all on the live stream for lunch lately. And, you know, I just want to get on here just to remind you that you are an absolute cutie.
Oh.
I mean, gosh, I was just looking at you. This is why I had a crush on this chick. She's just a hottie, you know? And I just wanted to take the time out today and just remind you that you are such a hottie.
Wow.
You know?
Guys,
so
thank you.
Happy birthday, cutie.
All right, there he goes.
Hi,
Skip
I
a
feel
Style.
so flattered.
With a dispatch
Getting
for
an
you.
all caps text from my girlfriend right now.
Let's see. Loose Neutral also says happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
sweet.
Sabrina.
Thank
Feliz
you.
cumpleaños. And also Sam B on YouTube. Happy birthday. I think.
Okay.
And,
somebody else whose birthday it is.
And Renee Zellweger.
Sam.
And Renee Zellweger's
really?
birthday. Look at that.
I didn't even know that. So Sam B, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you over there as well.
Birthday is today, celebrity wise. I think
don't know.
Abraham Lincoln's birthday was April 25th.
Really? That's
I
a big
could be
one.
Totally lying.
Here's Matt from Port St. Lucie. This says helium shot. Well, I'm curious.
Hey, Savvy. Happy birthday, you young little whippersnapper.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. Hope everything goes good with Sean. Sidetrack. You need to turn around, take that balloon down, suck a shot of helium, and then come at the guys. Come on.
Okay.
We need the
free phrase, buddy. Okay, hold on. Quick break.
Also, I can't. This is Jack's balloon.
Yeah. But did they give it to you?
I mean, let me borrow it for aesthetics.
Oh, okay. Send us a dispatch. Join us on the show. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch right now. All right, that's for weekends. Just lift the curtain up today, right? This is fine. Is there anything that would happen to you? Because I thought he was going in a different direction. If you were to take that helium balloon and inhale the helium and then take a shot, would that do anything bad to you? Or
you might feel a little lightheaded for a bit, but it's not going to you're not going to get like high.
Because has that been done before? Somebody has to have done that.
Yeah.
It's just in human history.
You just
I'm sure.
you take it and you're like, oh, little shot. You know, that's
well, we don't need to do it now. You got it all. Wow.
Feeling real effed up, you guys.
Got some of that helium in your system now. Jeez.
Second more of it.
You gonna take a shot with your helium voice?
All right, there we go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here she goes. Well, did you spill some? Did you spill some on yourself?
I got to take it off of Fritz's microphone. Say hi, Fritz. There we go.
We'll spill over.
Helium's done now.
It was almost like Sea Lane did it. It was the same thing. All right, let's work at just a couple more dispatches here. Let's see what we got. Here is TX with the dispatch. Oh, hang on, that's coming in right now. I'll get it in a second. Funny name will go first.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Happy birthday, Sabrina.
Thank you.
Music Cruises. Bare Naked Ladies does one with Hootie and the Blowfish. Bare Naked Ladies themselves, obviously. Oh shoot, who's the other band?
Scared me, dude.
Toad the Wet Sprocket, maybe.
Oh,
and Blues Traveler every now and again.
That is my cruise right there.
Man, if you throw in Gin Blossoms, I'm there.
That's the one with
So good.
in 2025, I believe the 90s cruise has Gin Blossom.
That is so good.
I'm trying to think if I would want to do one of these.
That's a chill cruise too, man.
You think you got like a good spot to watch the concert, and because it's on a cruise ship, you have to remember, like the cruise
you
ships
get
aren't.
those balcony, like that look down at the stage area.
You know what? I was just going to say cruise ships aren't built for concerts, but nowadays they actually are.
Yeah.
They are built for all of this stuff because they're absolutely massive behemoth machines. I'll play the TX one because I mentioned his name and I want to get that out of the way. Not in a bad way, but here you go.
My goodness, where have I been? Time flies. Sabrina.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, birthday, birthday. Happy birthday, birthday, birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best I could do sober. But happy birthday.
Good. Thank you.
C-Lane.
Yeah.
Hope you're hanging in there, man. Fatherhood's doing well. I know I've been missing. Sean, I heard you almost quit yesterday. What a loser.
Oh, my God.
But hope everybody's doing well. The gang's still here. That's all that matters.
Thanks, bud.
Wiggle, wiggle. Pop, pop.
Maybe you should have gotten that one out of the way, like you said.
Jesus. Real quick, I teased this, so let me work it in. A mind-blowing flying car has made history.
Whoa.
After conducting the world's first flight with a passenger, music legend John Michael Jarre? I don't know who that is.
So legend's a loose word.
Is this person actually famous? Jean-Michel and last name Jarre. Jean-Michel Jarre, something like that. Took off in Klein Vision's half-plane hybrid known as the Air
French
Car.
Composer?
Oh, he's a DJ guy? Or like a...
No, composer. And
Is a composer?
Performer, I guess.
But
this
is
like,
he a librettist?
I don't know what that means.
Does he write lyrics?
You know his hits from Oxygen Part 4 to Magnetic Fields Part 2?
Yes, Movement number 2, Oxygen Fields.
Well, somebody knows who this guy is. He's 75, though. He's playing electronic music at 75? That's crazy.
That's dope.
Made in Slovakia by a professor and Klein Vision's co-founder Anton Zajac.
Is there
the
a
air car
picture of this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me bring one up here. Hold
It's
on.
ugly.
Is it?
Is it?
That's the thing. Like you say, flying cars,
Oh, it
and
looks like
it's
a
still it's a
scorpion.
plane with wheels, like bigger wheels, essentially.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
I don't know what people are expecting flying cars to be.
The Jetsons.
UFOs, yeah. Frisbees.
You're thinking the
I mean,
Jetsons?
that kind of looks like the Jetsons a little bit, I think. This one is a BMW-powered air car, it says.
Meet this
And
air car.
It looks like a car, and you put two giant wings and a tail on the back of it, and then you fly and you drive.
That's the thing. Like, I think because of...
As one does, I guess.
I think you drive and then you fly.
All right. Yeah. You have to do it in that order,
And then
actually.
you drive some more because if you just stop with the flying,
Right.
you're
Of
gonna
course.
just drop to the ground.
Don't go
Or if you just
nerdy on
get
this.
in and you're like, all right, time to go to work, and you're like looking back to like reverse it, you just go straight up. You're like, oh no.
That's a new way to travel, friend.
The movies and the Jetsons and stuff like that have like got this idea in our heads that flying cars are not going to have wings or rotors, and they're going to have some of that. So
Yeah.
buckle up.
This has
Does
that,
it
but
though?
I think it looks kind of cool, at least.
It does.
Let us know what you think. Send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com to record yours now. When we come back, we've got a bunch of stuff to get done before we wrap things up today. There is a dolphin that was found on a beach that is prompting an investigation.
I heard about that.
I thought you just hated dolphins.
Awful.
No, it's he's right to react that way. You'll see why. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
All lanes are blocked due to a vehicle fire northbound on Orange Avenue at South Street. Travel with caution through there. On I-4 eastbound, you could expect your regular delays between Osceola Parkway and after State Road 535. No major problems on State Road 429 or the Greenway. There's a bit of delays on Florida's Turnpike southbound between Oakland Exchange and Hancock Road. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Florida Prepaid College Savings Plans. Florida 529 prepaid college plans can be used in-state or out at public, private, trade, and technical schools nationwide. Enrolling is quick, and plans now start at just $34 a month. Florida Prepaid Open Enrollment ends April 30th.
That Mortgage Guy Don and thatmortgageguydawn.com is the place and the person to go for all your business and residential loans. Do you need a loan to buy a franchise? Go to thatmortgageguydawn.com. Want to build or expand your business? Go to thatmortgageguydawn.com. Do you have a high interest rate SBA loan at 9, 10, 11%? If you qualify and have paid on time for the past 2 years, Don can refinance your SBA loan at an 8.25% fixed rate. So get the process started today. Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote. Peace of mind at your fingertips. Thatmortgageguydawn.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguydawn.com.
When you call me for an injury case, you don't pay a dime unless we win. The call and the advice are always free. Injured on the go, just call Mo. 866-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorneys.
The number one cause of accidents is distracted driving, like cell phones, eating, and playing with the radio. So leave it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
Hey, homeowners, Russ Rollins here to talk to you about something serious. Your power bill. Last summer was tough, but this year could be even worse. So don't wait until the last minute to get protection and savings from solar power and backup power. Solar Source has a new pay-as-you-go solar package that lets you start with an affordable base system and add solar panels over time. Plus, their pay-as-you-go battery backup is awesome, and it lets you add critical backup power as you go. Schedule a free consultation at solarsource.com/monsters. Get ready for a stress-free summer.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Yes, I've got a leaking...
To leave us a testimonial saying how happy you are with our service, press 1.
But you haven't even...
For all other inquiries, please hang up.
Wait, what?
Hang up and call Frank Gay. We're busy watching the game.
You know what? I think I will.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, runny nose, postnasal drip, interrupted sleeping. I was groggy at the end of the day.
Allergies and sinus congestion were making Jana miserable. Then, a friend recommended Navage. Navage provides immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Navage helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
Navage gave me instant relief. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes. I didn't have to wait an hour, 90 minutes. I didn't have to wait a minute. I ran the rinse and I felt better.
Stop suffering from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Navage. Navage.
I've had people ask me how I find relief, and I tell them Navage immediately. This thing is amazing.
Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hi, everybody. It's Savannah Guthrie here with Hoda Kotb from the Today Show.
You know that saying, you learn something new every day? Well, it is so true.
Yes, every morning on Today, it's those little tips that can help save you time and improve your day.
From the simplest ways to save money right now to incredible kitchen and cleaning hacks that you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning, right here on NBC.
Moments like making my kids my famous meatballs mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Hi, I'm Graham Class, host of Technically Speaking, an Intel podcast. Join me for Season 2 as we explore the future of technology evolving today. In each episode, I'll speak with the minds transforming medicine, healthcare, retail, entertainment, personal computing, and more with the help of AI. Join me every other Tuesday and explore the latest technology changing our world today and creating a more accessible tomorrow. Listen to Technically Speaking, an Intel podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
GMC Sierra trucks in stock now at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. W-I-N. WIN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Forever at the crossroads between viral news and total chaos.
You pay close attention to those keywords and then put them in on the website, and you could be the winner of $1,000. We've had many listeners who have won. There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting in on the action. Make sure you keep it on this station, and when you hear those, it's pretty simple to do. Just go over to the website, and you put in the keyword, and bam, you're good to go. Fritz had a reaction to this story because I'm assuming that he had heard that this happened.
Yeah, trigger warnings, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, this is a weird one, and they're trying to figure out what happened, but it did result in a dolphin being dead, and not just dead like a dolphin washed up on the shore.
No.
They said a dolphin was found cruelly shot to death on a Louisiana beach last month with multiple bullets lodged in the animal's brain, and it washed up on the beach there in Cameron Parish in Louisiana. And there's a reward and some other things to try to figure out who did this. The only thing I could think of is somebody was out on a boat and decided they thought it would be funny or whatever to just shoot at a dolphin or something.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe in the middle of the night they just see the dorsal fin. And yeah, I don't know.
It says
you
officials
can't really
can
justify it.
Officials confirmed the dolphin died from trauma occurring near or at the time of its death. And there's a hefty cash reward if they find the person who does this. This kind of thing is illegal, obviously, for most animals. Not all animals. Some animals you're allowed to go hog wild with. There's a guy the other day. What was it? I don't know if it was a wolf or a coyote, but the guy was killing the wolf or coyote, and while it was dying, he was like bringing it around the town he was in.
Oh.
And he brought it to like a bar.
People, man, that's a red flag city for me.
Yeah, it just seemed weird, like weird behavior. And most people who are hunters do the opposite of this. They respect the animal that they're hunting, or at least you should. That's something you should strive to do. If you're going to harm an animal, you should use every possible part of it, and you should respect the animal. When that's not done, like Sabrina said, it sends a lot of alarm bells off. It's like you hear that some of the worst among us start by doing things to animals, as unfortunate as that sounds. That's the ultimate red flag, is that you do that, and from there, you escalate things to people. I've never heard of this. I did not know this was a thing, and I did not know it was an option. But everybody is going bananas on social media over a new option or an old option. They said if you go to McDonald's, you can order something called the dinner box, and
that's what I call my vagina. It's my birthday. I could say that. Happy birthday.
That was like that joke where the lady said, "I'm warming up your dinner." Layla's dinner box she's the one who ordered this woman. She ordered a dinner box from McDonald's, and people said, wait, that's a thing? I didn't know you could do that. It's 2 cheeseburgers, 4 small fries, and a 10-piece McNuggets, and 2 Big Macs. The cost, under $13.
What?
That's really good.
That seems like a lot of stuff for that, right? 2 Big Macs, 2 cheeseburgers.
Do you have to order it for dinner? Can I do this for breakfast? Is there a breakfast box?
They call it the dinner box in the story. I've just never heard of this. This person was in North Carolina.
It seems like you have to be in store for it, though, because I've never seen it on the app.
Let me see, because she mentioned using the app, I think. She explained she's sharing her dinner box with her mother, blah, 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 blah. There was like a deal for it. Hold on. Okay, guys, so I wanted to show you this. I did not know about this until the girls I work with told me about it. And she shows this box. She says, so I had to come see for myself what the hype was all about. The dinner box was purchased through the McDonald's app for $14.99, and then there was like $2 off or 20% off or something, and it went all the way down to sub $13 for all that stuff. That feeds 4 people. That's pretty crazy, actually.
Not too shabby.
It's like old-timey prices.
Is there proof that it's real?
She showed
thank you,
the
Celia.
thing. You get 4 small
I
fries.
resubmit my question.
It's supposed to cost $15.96 for all of that stuff, but with the app deal that they had, it brought it down to even cheaper. You're not finding it on the app, C-Lane? If you look for that, maybe it's by a different name or something.
Couldn't it be like a franchisee kind of thing where it's only in one state?
It could be. It could be like a specific thing. Daryl says it's not in Orlando. Sean says that's not real. I think it is real. I'm not positive. There's some stuff that's at McDonald's that people don't know about. Like some people don't even know they have a big breakfast thing. Yeah. It's people sleep on that thing.
But also, like, they have the bagels only in certain places. I think they have them here right now, but not everywhere else. They have them in California.
I didn't even know that was regional. That's another thing that they don't have?
Yeah.
Did you find it on the app or no?
I'm looking. Let's see. Menu, have deals, full menu, and I have shareables, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds like it, right? It would be that.
I don't have that. I have $19 for a 40-piece McNug and 2 large fries. So we're not getting anywhere near this deal that they're talking about.
Here we go. I'm seeing this. This is from Fox 59, and this says the McDonald's dinner box is a real thing. Here's how to find it. Largely unadvertised meal from McDonald's, the Mickey D's dinner box has sent TikTok into a tizzy. People are saying it's not real, and they're saying it is. They got her receipt in the video. Many of the commenters seem to be in disbelief over the bundle's mere existence, let alone the price. The bundle is only available at locations where franchisees opt to offer this promotion.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if all places have this or like what places do.
Somebody, I guess there's a McDonald's.
Oh, it's under shareables. You're right, C-Lane.
Nice.
In the shareables.
Yeah, but it's not under my shareables.
Ah!
Somebody posted on the McDonald's employees subreddit, and it was like, yo, has anybody had a customer try to order this dinner box? Someone was asking about a $12 box, which apparently has 2 Big Macs, 2 cheeseburgers, 4 fries, and 10 McNuggets, which would be like $30 at my store. They kept saying it was on the secret menu. When I asked where they got this information, they said TikTok. That's got to be annoying, man. That's why I was wondering if it was even real to begin with, because you could definitely, if you were able to go viral somehow, you could trick people into thinking there was something at McDonald's that there wasn't.
Yeah,
for sure.
That sucks for McDonald's,
and
people.
it definitely sucks for McDonald's. And the other thing that people always talk about, the secret menu,
I was just about to say that,
is really just people altering their order. Like,
right,
now,
and being a
I
pain
will
in
say,
the ass.
Jamba Juice had a secret menu because I remember in high school, after finding out about it, I got to order and like I think it was called white gummy bear or something.
Nice.
And then they would be like, "Oh, didn't know you were one of those juicers," and they would make this thing that was like riddled with sugar and terrible for my body, but
good.
But delicious.
Good nonetheless. Yeah, I see a thread here on Reddit about McDonald's secret dinner box that could feed 4 people. It was $13. These people are checking in. Like in Western New York, they have it at a location. Central
and they're
California.
not always $12, by the way.
That's the deal. That's a 20% off deal that she's using.
And
Still
now
a
that
good
it's,
deal.
You know, viral though, they're going to take it away.
They probably will. Let's say they'll pay more.
Yeah, but
they got excited because it was too cheap.
But with 20% off, that would make it $15 but some of them are like $19, $25 in Pennsylvania. And then somebody tried in New York City. I was like, I just went to McDonald's. They had no clue what I was talking about. Then I felt peer pressured and had to order food.
Took one for the team.
Instead of just turning around and going, all right, no dinner box, I'm out of here.
We got to get out of here ourselves. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut. And today I learned to wrap everything up for a Thursday. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music. Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought.
Storm team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast for this Thursday. As we head into the afternoon hours, temperatures will be on the warm but pleasant side with a high of 87 degrees in Orlando with mostly sunny skies and low humidity. This pleasant stretch of weather will continue all the way into the weekend. Winds will turn a bit breezy by Saturday and Sunday, though, with wind gusts as high as around 20 to 30 miles per hour. High temperatures, though, pleasant in the low to mid 80s. Will stay dry and hot into next week. From the Fox 35 Storm team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Savings. Now that's speaking the Lowe's language. And with My Lowe's Rewards, your savings just keep coming with members-only offers. Learn more about our new loyalty program at Lowes.com/MyLowe's Subject to terms and conditions, see Lowes.com/terms for details.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant, the Improv Comedy Club, is becoming the Funny Bone. Enjoy the same great talent and awesome live comedy experience at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Marcelo Hernandez on April 26th and 27th. Followed by Damon Williams on May 3rd and 4th. Check out our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Home to the best comedic talent on tour nationally. Come get funny at the Funny Bone.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage.
Looking for more than just a job? If you're mechanically inclined, an auto mechanic, certified welder, machinist, or a CDL driver with a strong work ethic, Ring Power, your North and Central Florida Caterpillar dealer, is the place. Whether you're beginning a career or making a change, Ring Power has apprenticeship and paid training for qualified candidates to help become skilled technicians. Join us at our Orlando facility career fair on Saturday, April 27th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information or to pre-register, visit jobfair.ringpower.com/Orlando. Join a winning team. Join Ring Power.
Did you know that your largest investment asset might not be your retirement account or home? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. Most people don't realize that their life insurance policy is actually an asset they can sell. But for almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. We've even created a free policy value calculator at abacuspays.com so you can find out in seconds what we might pay for your policy. There are no fees and no obligations, just information. Knowing the value of your life insurance policy is as important as knowing the value of your home, your equity portfolio, or your finances in total. Discover the valuable information you need to understand the current market value for your life insurance, and then get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Visit abacuspays.com to learn more and use our free policy value calculator today.
Help keep our community safe and healthy during National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, April 27th. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent drug misuse before it starts.
Okay, this contract looks good to me. Let me just run it by my lawyer.
Everyone knows that having a good lawyer on hand can be a real game changer, which is why Legal Shield connects you to a vetted law firm in your state for a low monthly fee. Only Legal Shield has been providing this kind of legal peace of mind for over 50 years. Need an experienced set of eyes on that fine print? With Legal Shield, you can say,
let me run it by my lawyer.
Is the dealership giving you a hassle about warranty repairs?
I guess we'll have to talk to our lawyer.
And for that will you've been putting off, you can finally tell your family.
We're good. I had our lawyer take care of it.
Legal Shield isn't AI bots. It's a dedicated group of real lawyers who have your back, no matter what the future brings. All for around the price of those streaming services you don't watch anymore. Sign up at LegalShield.com/radio today. PPLSI does not provide legal representation or advice. See a plan for complete terms.
Discover a career that matters at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Be part of an innovative team delivering world-class healthcare and benefits to America's veterans. Enjoy robust benefits, work-life balance, and career development opportunities. Join a diverse and inclusive community that values your unique background and skills. A community where nearly 1 in 3 of your colleagues are veterans themselves. Apply now at vacareers.va.gov.
If you're struggling to lose weight, go to Red Mountain Weight Loss. We'll show you how shedding those unwanted pounds has never been easier with a new FDA-approved drug called semaglutide that's revolutionizing medical weight loss. It's the primary ingredient in Ozempic, and it helps people lose up to 15 pounds a month easily. It's a total game changer. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, we have semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today, available in either the injection or tablet form. You'll also get the support of our licensed medical team, helping you with meal plans to speed your progress and medical solutions to prevent side effects and muscle loss. All for less than half the price of Ozempic. Put this game changer to work for you. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, you'll get quality semaglutide, your choice of injection or tablets, and all for half the price of Ozempic. Schedule your free consultation today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
People who suffer from allergies use Nasal Guard to prevent them. Nasal Guard's innovative gel and spray products protect you from all airborne allergens, no matter what the forecast holds. Visit Amazon, Walmart, or NasalGuard.com today. Breathe better this spring. NasalGuard.com.
Send him your tips and your deepest, darkest secrets. Email tips at the...
Make the cut. And today we're going to wrap everything up for a Thursday. And once again, happy birthday to Sabrina.
Hey, thank you so much. It has been one of my favorite birthdays so far. Feeling the love, and much appreciated to all the great birthday wishes and gifts and love that people have been giving me.
Yeah, we can't get to all of them, but there were a ton of dispatches from...
Can you burn it on a CD for me, please?
Yeah, we can make that. Yeah, there'll be a lot of tracks on there, but we can make that happen. Let's get to some of those, actually, because we do have just a few minutes left, and we might as well get to the final dispatches. Here is Mad King talking about the McDonald's item.
Good afternoon, junkies. The Mad King here. So I'm looking at my McDonald's app, and I have a shareable. It's 2 cheeseburgers, a 20-piece chicken McNugget, 2 medium fries for $13.99.
Yeah.
I also have a couple other options that have 2 Big Macs nuggets, but that one's $19.99. Anyways, thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, better do that.
Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
That's how you get people back to the place, man. It used to be cheap as hell, and now everything's expensive, and the economy sucks. We gotta get through this hump. McDonald's might be able to help us out a little tiny bit. We'll be fatter, but it'll be a good journey.
It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it, hopefully. Here's Prototype 66 talking to Sabrina.
Hey, Sabby. Wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
You share a birthday with my daughter, Chelsea, who lives in California. She turns 30, so she's just behind you a little bit. So happy birthday to you so much and her.
All right.
Have a great day, guys.
Really happy birthday, Chelsea.
There you go. And the final one we'll do here is Not Your Average Joe.
Sabrina, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Sabby.
Oh, nice.
Happy birthday, Sabrina.
Thank
I
you.
hope it's a great one. Oh, and by the way, I love you. I mean, I love the show.
Hey.
Nah, screw it. I love you.
Love you too. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
There he goes. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
and all
thanks
your
for
other
the
dispatch.
That was great dispatch.
Shut up. Come on, don't do this to me right now. I got enough problems. I'm trying to fix the web recorder dispatcher. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes the audio is like lower quality than it needs to be.
Thing. So cute.
Could be the AirPod thing. What we have to figure out is as soon as they're pushing the next update live. Which
Find out whatever dispatch Dan is doing. He sounded glorious.
He did.
Really
he might have
good.
been on a computer because you can do it from a computer. But
you can.
the new update is coming out probably today or tomorrow. That redoes the dispatch section of the website and improves on it in a big way. Then we got to do the dispatch recorder to finish things off. And to do that, we're going to need your help. I'm going to need a bunch of people to do a little troubleshooting with me. So we'll get to that probably next week at some point in time. If you'll help out, it's much appreciated. All right, we're going to just, I'll do a couple of stories. The Supreme Court is about to decide Trump's fate and its own. They will decide whether or not the president is above the law, essentially. One of the arguments in court was if the president thought that his rival was a danger, would he be able to call on the military to assassinate his rival under presidential powers? And Trump's attorneys were like, yeah, we think that might be a thing. It's like, oh, okay. All right, we got that out there.
He's using the old, I'm just asking questions defense.
Yeah, right. Let's see if that works. We'll see. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ. So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
It is Today I Learned for a Wednesday, April 24th, 2024. 25th. My bad. Hold on. Let me fix that here.
Jesus,
April
Sean.
25th, 2024. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
Today I learned this
So
show
unnecessary.
right here.
Breaking Bad.
That's right. Breaking Bad is correct. The creator of Breaking Bad, Vince Gilligan, had planned to kill off either Jesse or Hank in the first season as a ballsy moment to end the season on. But screenwriters got into a strike, and it limited the production from 9 to 7 episodes. Then, when they saw how popular the characters were, they did not do it, which, thank God, that was a good move.
Pinkman never would have got that movie.
True. Today I learned piranhas are typically peaceful scavengers. Their reputation is based on a story from Teddy Roosevelt.
So you
The
buy a
local
bunch of them
Amazonians-
up and put them in your fish tank at 55 West. They turn
True.
upside down.
All right, finally. Today I learned this band. Creed is correct, indeed. Creed, indeed. Today I learned, the thing, my sheet won't go around. In 1997, Scott Stapp and Brian Marshall of the rock band Creed originally signed their record contract in blood. The record label said, that's cool and all, but we're going to need you for legal reasons to sign it again. So they had to reprint the contract to do it over again.
My blood's on paper.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Happy birthday, Sabrina.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Miss the show? Get the podcast at thenewsjunkie.com. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.